Me. I can't even fucking talk.
Let's get them!
The show you're about to hear is real. The people's names have not been changed as they need no protection.
This is Mahogany and Fur.
Show is unoriginal, and Mahogany and Fur own your ass, dude.
Don't stop that!
Tweet to @Mahogany and Fur. Skype Mahogany and Fur. Or call the studio at 216-816-6594.
I'm so glad that guy called in the show. What a dick he is. And everybody got to hear that live. That's awesome. That just shows what kind of loser that guy is.
Shit gets real in 5, 4, 3, 2.
Hello.
Let's get them!
Hi. Hello.
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 Hello, everybody. So,
Everybody!
there's an elephant in the room right here, right now, and I just want to go over the elephant in the room. And the elephant in the room is that there's somebody not here anymore, and I don't think they're going to be around anymore at all.
Well, we don't know that.
We don't know that for a fact, but can I be honest with you guys right now?
No.
Why?
Don't.
Why? I want to be honest with you right
Don't
now.
burn bridges. Just, I know, I see in your eyes right now, you're going to say some shit that you can't take back. Don't burn bridges.
I could erase it.
No, just don't. Be an adult.
All right, I'm not going to say what's on my mind right now. I guess that's what... I won't do it. I won't do it. But we have somebody else taking the place of that said elephant in the room. Wait.
Dude, it's not like we don't know who you're talking about. You can say her name.
I know. It was more fun to do it that way. Oh, guys, I don't know. You don't know what I'm talking about. So, introduce yourself.
Hi, I'm Tracy.
That sounded badass. I don't know why. Hi, I'm Tracy. She's the lion in the room.
Meow.
The lion in the room?
Yeah, because there's a lion on the banner.
Oh, that thing.
And I said elephant in the room. Get it? Meh.
I'm not that scary.
Well,
That's a scary looking lion.
that remains to be seen. And that lion is not scary. That lion is sleeping.
Okay, well, I'm a sleeping lion. I'm going to become scary soon.
I feel like that's a biblical reference. The sleeping lion of the east will awaken.
Booga, 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 booga.
The mark of the beast.
Booga, 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 booga.
Woogity, boogity, woogity, boogity.
I love fairy tales, me.
Dude, did I ever tell you the time that I got into an hour-long discussion? It is a huge waste of my time, obviously, but I got into an hour-long discussion with Jonathan Benz on why the tale of Noah's Ark is complete bullshit. A grown man, dude. I had to break down why that's impossible. Not even kids could believe a story that all animals.
All the animals got on the ark
On
Now-
one boat.
Now you have to go see that movie and tell us what you think about it.
You mean the movie made with like completely like Anglo-Saxons?
Yeah, you have to go see that though.
Oh,
Tell
like
us what you
Russell
think
Crowe
about it.
with
Yeah.
like flowing blonde locks. He's Noah.
Russell Crowe's a stud.
Pretty sure that whole story took place in the Middle East.
I'm straight, so I don't think.
I love how Jesus is white with blue eyes and blonde hair.
Well, I mean,
Dirty blonde.
He could have been.
No, he actually couldn't have. If you ask any historian, he literally couldn't have.
Well, historians are blasphemous.
You just don't believe.
Science.
All right,
more important.
I'm sorry, Tracy. Continue, please. Who are you?
Yeah, who the hell are you, and how'd you get in here?
Who are you?
I'm just a girl.
Who?
I'm just
I
a
want to
girl.
know.
I'm going to answer that with a song.
All right.
I'm just a girl.
In the world.
Is that No Doubt?
Yeah.
No doubt?
No doubt.
In the world.
No doubt. That's no doubt.
Oh.
Let's get nuts.
Let's get nuts.
Oh, double jinx, dude. No, I wasn't going to guess that one. Tracy,
Yes.
what do you do? What do you do for a
What do
living?
you do?
What do I do?
What is it that you
Pretend
do
you're on a blind date right now. What do you tell me about yourself?
It sort of is a blind date. She doesn't know us.
I like long walks on the beach and sunsets. No. Not really, but
And disgusting pornography.
I'm
just like the grossest thing.
I'm fun. I like to
It's
be
banned
I
in
like to
America.
have fun.
It's banned in the States.
That's what I do.
You what?
I like to have fun.
What kind of fun?
What kind
This
of
is
fun?
not fun.
It is.
What kind of fun do you like?
Well, I like live music.
Long walks on the beach.
Yeah.
Boring.
Disgusting pornography.
I like to hang out.
Boring.
Make jokes with my friends.
I don't believe
Don't
you.
have friends.
I don't believe you.
I have a dark sense of humor
Oh yeah,
That's
at
racist.
times. I'm sarcastic.
that is racist. That's racist as fuck, man.
That's racist. That I don't understand your racism.
I like sarcasm. It's all good.
And racism.
I like
Yeah.
white sense of humor.
Yeah. I noticed that you speak White Russian. Check that out on your Facebook page.
What does that mean? What is it? Is that some kind of inside joke?
On his Facebook page, under languages, it says
White
that
Russian.
he speaks White Russian.
White Russian, you know.
The dude?
Yeah.
Okay, I guess.
I was going to do this. When
It's
you
a
said that,
stretch.
I was going to do this.
The thing is, if you have to explain the joke, it's not a good joke.
That's what I was going to do. But then I didn't. But I did anyways. Yes, my name is
So-
Carl.
so-
I like
so-
long
so
walks
Tracy-
on the beach.
Laugh track.
Tracy, you enjoy live music? You're a
I
musician
do.
yourself, aren't
I am. I admit it.
you? Guilty. What-
Guilty as charged.
do you play an instrument? Do you sing?
I sing and I play guitar and I play
My vocal cords
piano
are my instrument.
and I write.
You're right too.
I write. They're coming to get me.
What kind of music do you play?
A little of everything. I'm a musical mutt.
Everyone
I'm a
says
mutt.
that.
I'm a musical mutt. Well,
But
I really do.
My influences are
I really
everything.
do.
My influences
Okay.
range from classical to hardcore punk
Seriously.
to
Really?
But you okay? But listen,
avant-garde,
I was in like a really hard rock band that was like
avant-garde jazz.
But here- but-
cross
okay.
between Primus and Heart, and then I was like
Primus
singing.
sucks,
No, they don't. How did Primus suck? Wait a second. Wait a
dude.
minute.
That lets me know right there you're not a Primus fan. It's an inside joke.
I know the joke, but I feel
No, you
I feel-
clearly don't.
I know Primus sucks. Like Primus sucks. I know that, but I feel like you were really saying that.
No, I was
Are
actually
you
saying
sure?
I was
Okay.
saying the motto Primus sucks.
All right, I was just making sure. I know the motto. I just was fearing that you were saying that they actually
Just
suck.
like how I say Carl sucks when you're not around. So anyway, Tracy, I'm not asking you what you like. What
No, literally everything.
you can't possibly play everything. Like, okay, imagine I'm an A&R rep, and I ask you, what does your music sound like? You can't tell me everything.
I would be like, go home because I'm not marketable.
Oh, you're so edgy.
Are
Too
you on-
edgy for
Are you
me.
on YouTube right now?
I am.
How do I find it?
Tracy Marie.
Now, hang on, Carl. Before you play anything that you pull up from her, if I can nail your sound within 5 adjectives, you owe me a drink.
You probably can if you only listen to one song.
Okay, this will be the Tracy. What does Tracy sound like? Hour. Carl, play like 5
Oh,
songs.
God.
I can still pin you down.
My
what you
mouse
sound
does
like.
not work.
We're gonna have to
Like,
log
I
into
can't-
MySpace for this one.
I found one from 2002.
2002.
That's
I don't
probably
know
not a
what
good
that is.
representative of what she sounds like nowadays, though.
It might
Says
be.
at the Grovewood Wine Bar.
Oh, that's old.
That's 2002.
That's really old. You,
I
you
love
might
how-
hear a loud crowd talking really loud. That might not be the good one.
I love how she said when we said 2002, she's like, whatever. Grovewood Tavern. Oh wait, that's old. Like, what? Dude, it looks like you're smoking a joint right now.
Yeah, bro. Smoking some doobies. I can't get the thing to work, man. Hold on.
So, are we gonna run an entire show without your laptop
I got
working?
it. I got it. All right, so we got a song called "Breakfast in Bed" from 7 years ago.
Okay.
That's a very listener-friendly song.
What if it was rap? What if it was
It's
just like
me.
straight
I
rap?
was playing on the street corner,
What if
and
it's- what
some
if it-
dude recorded me.
What if it was like, and I said, what about breakfast at Tiffany's? And I said, I think I remember the film and...
Sounds like Nirvana.
Sounds like what?
Nirvana.
Nice.
The guitars do. Actually, the vocals do too.
Scrambled eggs. I like that.
Thanks. Telling you all my secrets now.
I like the chord progression.
Was this filmed on a potato?
Obligatory comment.
Yeah. Arrow to the knee.
Steve Moose. Hashtag Steve Moose.
Hashtag Steve Moose.
At stevemoose.com.
Don't forget the bacon. How about making sweet love to me?
She looked at the camera so sensually right there. I shouldn't say that. But I mean, she did this, Mark. She did this.
And a star was born.
Yep. Look. Wait, hold on.
And darling, if you please, oh, plenty of sugar on my
She'll probably look like that again.
Don't forget the bacon. How about making sweet love to me? Butter the bread or jelly instead. Breakfast in
It's I cannot hate. It's really good.
It is
Tracy.
really good.
It's really
Thank
good.
you.
I can't hate. My kind of stuff.
Sweet.
Only, minus the distortion and drums.
and
groovy bass.
Oh, you just killed my headphones by playing the
Yeah,
drums on the
you
table.
just not beat on the table. That'd be
Didn't
great.
sound bad in my headphones. Then there's this guy. I don't know.
That clipping didn't sound bad in my
wait, here,
headphones.
here, wait. What is this? Here?
Okay, so that's song number 1, right?
Oh, this is Crooked River Groove. You remember that, huh?
Tommy Wiggins.
Yep. This is my Sierra G performance here.
Hey, Carl, tilt it so I can see it. You have a nice voice.
Thank you, sir.
Yes, he does.
I can growl too. Sing close to me.
So, my first adjective for your music is it has a folksy vibe. It has a western vibe to it. Notice I didn't say country.
Appreciate that.
You're welcome.
Thank you for not calling it country.
It's definitely not country. Country's pop nowadays, but it's definitely got a western vibe to it. Acoustic folk. It's soulful. Your vocals are soulful. So those are 3 adjectives right there off the bat.
Okay, you guys. She said she could growl. I found one where she's growling. Are you ready?
You did not.
Yeah, I did.
What? What are we in store for here? Oh, num num num.
That's reminiscent of like Norwegian metal, right there.
Wait, her song's coming up.
told you.
She's really good. I listened to this one already.
Me get this feeling when me see a cookie on a plate. Me want to grab it, want to eat it, oh me no can wait. But now me know that self-control is something me must learn. Me want to grab it, want to eat it, but me wait. Me want it, but me wait. Oh, this not easy.
That was really good too.
Honestly,
I like
Tracy,
that.
that one threw me off. You're right.
I
told you.
I can't pigeonhole you. That threw me off.
I was not expecting that.
Would that be on the same CD as the previous two songs we just heard?
No, I haven't released that yet.
Oh, that's like the mixtape, underground
That's
mixtape.
coming out later.
Was that some sort of?
You might alienate your fans doing that. I don't know.
I
I'm
know.
just saying.
I'm worried about that, but I just hope that they're going to stick with me and support me no matter what.
Dude, listen, I've been following Tracy since like the 2002 days, and it's a natural progression of her music, bro. Like, did you hear people say stuff like
Yes,
that?
yes, I absolutely hate it. You know, her cover of Iconopop's "I Want It" or whatever that song's called is really good. I like how she changes the lyrics a little bit, makes it about cookies.
Dude, honestly, man, it's not even that big of a change if you listen to her real music.
Really,
if you
it's
really
not.
listen to her music, it's not a change. It was totally expected.
Wait, here we go. Wait a minute. Is this you?
Does that sound familiar?
Is that you?
I don't know.
You're talking about this is about a crush
Yeah.
in Lakewood?
Yeah,
At the
Lakewood
Lakewood
Library.
Variety
Dude,
show?
she's played so many gigs.
Oh my God, I
She
had
doesn't
the
even know.
flu that day. So bad. I didn't have it. My voice didn't have trouble, but I was really sick.
You don't look too good in that picture.
Let's see it.
Sorry.
She looks great. What are you talking about?
When she was like away from the guitar, she was like...
Eyes rolling
I
in the back
was
of her
really
head.
sick that day. I should not have been there.
Right when you go up to the mic,
But-
you're like... Anyway, and then you back away for a second. You're like,
I woke up. Oh, it's time to play. Okay. Pick me up.
That's pretty good. I like that. Hey, you're smiling there.
It was fun.
All right, enough shameless promotion here.
Listen, Tracy, listen. I got a bone to pick with you. You made it seem like you had some kind of indescribable music that like no one's ever heard of before. But honestly, like, you're great. I like it
Yeah,
a
you're
lot.
not-
But
Yeah.
I could easily call it acoustic alternative, alternative western, numerous
Indigo Girls? No, I'm just kidding.
numerous things I could call this. You know what I mean? Do you agree with that or not?
In reference to the songs that you just heard, yes.
I've heard 3 songs, so you're telling me, and those are all
There
like
is
years
some-
apart.
Yeah, there is some truth to that, I guess.
Yeah. So like, why do you not want to be labeled that for some reason, or what is it?
No, it's just that I do have another side to me that confuses.
Okay,
some people.
I'll tell you what. Unless Carl finds a song where it's like metal drums, or like
Yeah,
punk,
okay, so can
or
you get
like,
into MySpace right now?
or like a punk bass
You remember
line?
your login?
No,
Okay.
I don't know that, but I could probably get in there.
Okay, so there's a MySpace page for my old band, and it was that was the one that was kind of
What
like.
was it
But
called?
that's your
it was
old band.
called Glue.
But hang on. That's your old band though. That's not what you make nowadays.
Okay.
So when
point taken.
I ask you like, what do you sound like? I'm not asking for your entire catalog of what you know how to play or what you've ever played before. I'm asking you, what's your current sound? And your current sound is alternative, is it not?
It's like a blues rock.
Exactly.
alternative-ish.
So why couldn't you tell me that? It was like pulling teeth to get you to say that right now.
Hey, she's trying to be
I
mysterious.
hate genre.
No, but
labeling.
that come on. That's pretty hipster of you to say. I hate genre labeling. Labels help people our human nature is to categorize things. You know what I mean?
Been so many places in my life.
It sounds like Fiona Apple right now.
Sung a lot of songs.
You have a beautiful voice.
Thank you.
You really do.
Yeah, she does.
I've acted out my love on stages. 10,000 people.
Carl, you need to.
watching.
You've been looking for a female vocalist, man.
Now when I'm
You have?
seeing this,
For dance music, though.
She can do it.
have a dance song.
What's it called?
It's called Go On and Live. I'll play it on my phone.
Is it on YouTube?
Is it on like SoundCloud?
It's unreleased.
Oh. World exclusive.
Oh.
World Star!
Yeah.
Dude, your neighbors must hate Thursday nights, Carl. I just realized that.
How does it work? Do you have an input for my phone here? Or should I just hold my phone
Hold
up to the mic?
Hold the phone up to the mic.
All right,
Yeah.
I will.
We're
This is
pretty guerrilla around
yeah.
here.
It's all good.
Input? What's that?
Can you hear that?
Yeah, we hear it. Yeah. Who made the music?
Me.
You made the music?
Yeah, I had some other musicians play on it. I played keyboards and programmed some drums and stuff.
Pretty good. What is that? What is that, dude?
I was trying to get the basketball.
Don't do that, Carl. Let's hear it. This is actually my kind of stuff right here. I love stuff like this.
Did you play that horn? Or is that a keyboard?
What if she's like Prince?
It's a horn.
She's like Prince. She can play everything.
Yeah.
She's Jimmy Eat World.
The bass player also played horn. So
Jimmy Eat Tracy.
That's good stuff. Are you
Thank you.
Are you planning on releasing that?
Yeah.
Tracy Eat World.
Tracy Eat World. Yeah.
Her next
All right.
song is gonna be Goodbye.
All right.
Sky
So
Harbor.
you're a pretty good musician in my point of view.
I believe so too.
Thank you, sirs.
Thank you, sirs.
Thank you, sir. And ding. I wish I had a ding sound effect. I wish I had cameras in here so you could see her go.
She's like, I'm glad I got your approval, guys I've never met before.
No, really, it means a
Thank
lot.
you.
Thank you.
Fuck you.
How long have you been playing your craft?
Since
thought you
I
almost
was-
said- I thought you
you
were
know,
gonna
I
say
didn't
crap.
start playing guitar till I was like in my late teens. Honestly,
Wait, so how old are you now?
I am in my 30s now.
Which 30?
Are you
the
one of those-
last one?
Are you one of those
You're
women?
39?
I will be on Sunday. Yes.
Oh, I
There's
would
no way
have
you're
never
39.
guessed that. I would have never guessed that.
You're just saying that.
No, I'm dead serious.
I thought you were.
Listen.
When I offered you to drink at the bar, I was like,
Is she
maybe-
old enough?
Is she old enough to drink
Listen,
alcohol?
Tracy. The only time I lie to women is when I'm trying to like get in their pants. Okay.
This is getting better by the minute.
Oh, have you met us?
Yeah. No, she hasn't.
We're pretty open books. So
That's what I lied to.
the only time I lie to women, like unnecessary charming, is when I try to get in their pants.
So
I'm
what,
telling
you're-
you.
You are? Then you are?
No, I'm not
So
lying.
you don't think I'm cute then?
I have a giant cock.
I like her already. I like her already, dude.
Me too.
I like her
Me
already.
too.
Listen,
Yeah.
listen. I would not have put you a day over 32.
All right, I'll take
I'm
it.
30, so I would never put you over a day over 32. To be honest.
I
with
just
you.
want to say that we got a message on Facebook, and it says,
How dare they?
She's already a million times better than what's her name.
Dude,
It came through.
your phone went off.
Oh, just push the bottom button.
Who said that?
Well, thank you, mysterious Facebook messenger.
Thank you, Melissa.
Melissa.
That's some mean shit, Melissa.
She's.
I don't agree with that message, and listen. Keep your opinions to yourself, Melissa, Missy.
Don't
If I may.
interact with
Apples
our
and
sh-
oranges. Apples and oranges.
Don't interact with our show.
Listen, Missy. If you can't say anything nice, you sit and listen. All right, Missy.
No, I wanted to call in and tell us that to our
Anyway,
ears.
moving on.
I'm not trying to be mean. I like to read what people send us, and that was what people sent us. So, sorry.
Moving on.
Sorry if somebody gets offended over that. But that's not us saying it. It's just somebody else saying it.
I'm offended
Why are you offended? You don't
because it hurt my feelings.
care. Oh, I'm sorry, man.
All right, dude. All right. So, Tracy, anything else you want to tell us about yourself?
Yeah, tell us more. Tell us more. Tell me more. Tell me more.
I don't know. We'll just get to know me as we talk, I guess.
You're so mysterious. She's so dark and mysterious.
Tell us something dark and mysterious.
Like I feel like you should have like goth makeup on right now. How mysterious you are.
Next time.
I know this girl. I know this
Next
girl who says she always tells people she's like way younger than she actually is. You know who I'm talking about. And
No, wait, I actually don't.
Sidebar. Okay, so that girl always tells
Wait,
people...
what is? How old does she tell people she is?
33, 35. She looks like she's 40. She doesn't look bad. She just
No,
looks like a 40-year-old woman.
I don't think she does.
You know, late 30s, 40s.
Here's the thing. She could look like she's 10 years younger if she was, like, actually that age and she was, like, a smoker and a heavy drinker.
Right.
Easily. Right. I could easily see her being, like, in her early 30s, but being just, like, you know, rough life kind of shit, you know?
Interesting.
But the fact that you tell me that she's 10 years older than what I thought she was. That
Wait, you didn't know?
No, I didn't know.
Yeah, she's 40.
I don't give a shit. Dude.
I think we can say. I think now from now on, if we want to say names about someone we actually care about, we can sidebar it. So there's just silence for
Carl,
a second.
that's what it always should have been.
No. For people that I don't give a shit about, like Liz, I'm going to say her name, Liz Davis, on the air a million times, and I don't care. And that picture of her will be on Pinterest by the end of the show. No, it's radio. You can't see that, but
Hashtag anal.
Is that what it had?
Dude, I swear to God, she's had hashtags like that before. She has the Instagram account of like a 14-year-old boy.
I think that we have this sweet person over here, but she's got a dark side that we don't know about.
Let me ask you a question, Tracy. Are you wanted in the state of Ohio or any other states in the union?
I don't think so.
You don't think so?
She's
So
like,
no, that was an easy way out. I don't think so. I don't think so.
I did get a mysterious email from the Florida.
I need a firm yes or no.
From the courts in Florida saying that I was supposed to show up to court, and I was like, I don't think this is real.
Why are you wanted in Florida?
I don't know.
Have you ever been to Florida?
Yes.
What did you do in Florida?
Swam.
You swam in Florida
and got arrested.
Did you happen to kill someone and or commit a violent crime towards them while you were swimming in Florida?
I didn't, but my altar might have.
Wait, excuse me, your altar?
No, I'm just kidding. Of course, I'm trying to throw you. No, I'm an angel. I don't do anything wrong.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I have no. I am. It's completely.
You might not
blind.
have a record, but like.
Yeah, you might not have a record.
I don't have a record,
but you could have fucked over a lot of people in your life.
I mean,
I'm trying to find out.
I don't have a record, but I'm an asshole. Like,
true story.
I'm an asshole.
Carl has fucked over many people in his life.
Yes, not on purpose. I mean, on purpose. A lot of them on purpose.
Yeah.
But you know,
come on, bro.
There's some that are not on purpose. So, what's your story? There's something.
Morning Glory.
There's no story. There's no story.
Glory. Well,
it's
all right. Listen, dude. This is a dead end. We're not going to.
Yeah. You're just gonna have to find out in good time.
It's like try to get information out of Tamika. It's just not going to happen. Mike Jones. It's just not going to happen. 218-330-8004. Is it bad that I still remember that number? I know she has no idea what I'm talking about.
I don't. I'm in the
Carl's
dark.
not listening to me right now, so I'm just going to keep talking.
I got
what?
Oh, someone sent in something, and they were like, "Give Mark grief about his date." And I said, "What are you talking about? Like, what do you know that I don't know?" But he's talking about how we couldn't do the show last week because you had to take your girlfriend out for her birthday.
She's not my girlfriend.
I mean, not girlfriend, but whatever. Your friend.
Okay.
Your lady friend. He was saying that it was
It was her birthday, dude.
I know. I didn't say anything about it, but he said that to give you grief about it. So here's some grief for you.
Grief,
hey, Mark. You pussy whipped motherfucker.
Oh, shucks, guys.
I want to go out for my birthday. Okay.
Yeah, I'm a huge pussy whip faggot. Yeah.
I know. No, that was from John. You know, the voice guy, the different voice. He's just fucking with you. Because he was like, "How come you're not doing the show this week?" And I'm like, Mark's taking that lady out to that lady out to dinner."
She's not my lady friend, man. No. What did he say? She's not my special lady, man. She's my effing lady friend. I feel like I can't curse now because I know certain adults are listening.
There's
Like
adults
who?
listening?
Parents.
My fucking parents are listening.
Okay.
Dude.
Oh, she's not my fucking lady friend, man. She's not my fucking special lady, man. She's my fucking lady friend. Hey, listen, man. I dig your style, man. You're in bed with this girl, that girl, playing one side against the other. Get the fuck out of that car, Davino. Get the fuck out of that car, Davino. Anybody?
Dude.
All right.
I want to also congratulate John. Now he can't be joining us right now,
Okay.
but he's having his second child. So I want to congratulate John, our sound guy. Congratulations, dude.
I'm sorry you're having kids, John. I'm
I have two. I like them.
Yeah, I feel sorry for you too, bro.
Hey, man, I don't feel sorry for me. I like them.
I do.
Why?
I don't know.
You don't want kids. I mean,
I don't
that's
want kids.
understandable.
Hey, I just got a text message from my dad asking when we will be on. Maybe he's not figuring out how to log in.
Tell him to go to mahoganyandfur.com. And
It feels so good to say that.
yes, and we're going to announce all that. But
Yeah.
you go to mahoganyandfur.com, and you go to the right side of the page. There is a player. It says Radio Tuna.
There's a player.
Now, is he on a computer or a phone?
He's probably on his phone.
And
Then
his
he
mobile?
needs to download the TuneIn Radio app.
Does he have OS or Android?
OS.
So he needs to go to iTunes.
Oh, boy.
It's literally 3 steps.
Okay.
3 steps, okay?
iTunes.
First step, go to iTunes.
Okay.
Second step, search TuneIn app. TuneIn Radio, whatever. But it's one word. TuneIn. TuneIn.
TuneIn app. Okay.
Yikes!
Get the app. Once he gets the app, open the app. Search for Carl.
Mahogany and Fur.
That's all he has to do.
Search for it.
Well, yeah.
Search for. I'm texting him all this stuff.
Mahogany and Fur.
Okay. He should be able to do it for me.
He's a smart guy. He had you. He can
is.
figure it
Your
out.
dad
right.
is a smart guy.
He is a smart guy. He did have me.
Was he in that show?
I was the only one
Smart
planned.
Guy? Oh, there's more? There's more of you running around?
Yeah, plot twist. He was a little black kid.
Was he?
Yeah.
Your dad was a little black man? A little black kid? In
Yeah.
Smart Guy?
That show was in the 90s, so.
I guess that makes sense.
Yeah,
But she's-
dude, don't worry about the math, all right? It works out. It works out.
I just got another comment on Facebook that I like this girl. So,
Aw.
so
I
we're
like
get-
you too.
Anonymous.
I know you and I
anonymous
like you.
listener.
That's from Jenna. She said
Jenna.
I like this girl.
Jenna Jameson
No, Jenna Jameson.
is
I don't-
hit, dude.
Oh,
She's hit.
What happened to her?
Plastic surgery happened. Cocaine and plastic surgery
She was an
happened to her.
attractive girl before, and now she looks like someone hit her with a bus.
You know what's funny? Quick tangent.
All right.
Jenna
fine.
Jameson. There's thousands of girls around the country and around the world probably who looked at photos of Jenna Jameson and said, I want to have plastic surgery to look like her. Now, Jenna Jameson, this is the inner workings of people's like subconscious. Like, even though like people thought she was a Barbie doll already, naturally, this bitch decides to get plastic surgery over the course of the next 10 to 15 years to make her look like an alien. Okay? At no point in her life did someone say, hey, what are you doing? You're naturally gorgeous. Don't stop with the Botox, stop with the collagen, stop with the silicone, what have yous. Okay?
Silicone, what have yous.
Yeah. And now she looks like she's barely recognizable as a human being.
She does not look like a human. Not look like a
Do you
human
think
at
she
all.
regrets it?
Oh, absolutely.
Or do you think she's like talked herself into thinking she still looks good?
I think she probably thinks she looks good, but in her head,
Like deep down inside, she's
deep
like,
down
"Man,
inside, she's like, man, I look
fuck."
beat up.
I've heard it's addicting, like
Look
tattoos.
at her, though.
They're like, but she's like, oh, well, I think I need to fix
Dude,
this.
that's
also.
a complimentary photo of her nowadays. Look at like one of those like capture on the street shots of her. She looks hit. Yeah, you're right though, Tracy.
Look what she used to look like, though.
Right.
She was a 10, a 9.
So here's the thing about body dysmorphia. At some point in Jenna Jameson's life,
Beautiful.
she saw that in the mirror. Maybe she started getting like a little, some bags on her eyes because she was aging. She said, "You know what? I'm going to go back to the way I looked when I was 21 because you know what? Science. That's why." And science has failed her. We're not there yet. We're not.
No, she looks real bad, and it's disturbing how she looks. Now, hang on a second. What is this? I am Jenna Jameson on 01/03/14. Yeah, look at her. Her lips look weird. She doesn't look as bad as the beat up street pictures, but
She looks like Kim Kardashian.
Yeah,
she looks way worse. You could tell everything about her face has been sculpted by a knife. Everything about it. It's just not natural. She looks like a woman. Here's the thing, like, we're not there yet in terms of, like, plastic surgery, technology.
Do you think she looks in the mirror and sees herself at 21? Or do you think she looks in the mirror and sees that, but says, I feel 21 again? Like, do you think when she sees herself in the mirror, she's
I hear what you're saying. I think she looks in the mirror and says, I look just as good as I did when I was 21.
Oh,
I think that's what she looks in the mirror
Poor
and
girl,
says.
man. Poor girl.
I think she sees Joan Rivers.
She's getting
She
there.
does look like Joan Rivers.
She's getting there.
Now, I'm going to put on here a picture on our, what is that called? Pinterest. Jenna Jameson. You just go to pinterest.com
What is that thing that
/mahogany and fur.
young women like?
What is that thing
website?
called?
That
Pinterest? Pinning on something? Pin myself?
Put a bird on it.
Put a bird on it.
Pickle it.
We can pickle that.
You can rent that. Have you seen the new one?
No. Yes.
You can rent that.
Yes. Have you ever seen that show?
Portlandia.
Portlandia.
No, I
It's
have
the
not.
greatest show ever made. It really
I
is.
think you'd like it. I don't know why I think that. I just
All
feel
right.
like you'd like it.
So anyway, I feel like we're we're doing the show's dedicated to Jenna Jameson.
I'm
right
send
now.
a tweet to Jenna Jameson, and I'm going to ask her.
Oh, don't be mean.
Apparently, you don't know the format of this show.
Do you feel that your plastic surgery was a bad... Wait a minute. Do you regret your plastic surgery? Regret.
Plural surgeries.
Someone say something.
We're waiting for her to answer.
No.
Yeah, I know, real time.
Bling. Oh, hey, she answered. She says no.
48 hours later.
Yeah. Guys, we're back on the air.
Here's the thing. I feel bad for a lot of women in modern society who think that like they have to live up to this unachievable photoshopped image of what beauty is, because it's largely unattainable.
And I honestly think that women look better natural. Me, personally.
Everyone does, dude. Everyone does. And then here's the thing. Guys don't have that pressure. We have a pressure to, not be fat and whatnot. We do, but it's not nearly as much as women have it. But I think a lot of women who are especially susceptible to, getting, plastic surgeries and stuff like that, no one's ever taught them to have self-worth and, build up other qualities about themselves that make them attractive. Their entire personalities are based on looks. You know what I mean? Does that make sense?
Yeah, it does. Yeah.
I
agree with you.
They've never been conversationalists. They've never been good at music. They've never been.
We've talked about this before. Like, a really beautiful girl has it so easy.
But they hit a wall, though.
They do.
They hit a wall.
They hit a wall
around their 30s, where their looks start to fade, and they freak out, going, "Oh my God, I'm not getting as much attention as I used to," because I could just literally just stand in a room and guys will flock to me. I could say the dumbest shit ever, and guys still be like, "Oh, dude, she's awesome."
Oh my God, I was listening to this show. It's called Mahogany and Fur, and they were talking about Jenna Jameson. It made me want plastic surgery so bad.
I don't know how to feel. Anyway, but yeah,
That was penis.
That was penises in and around her mouth.
Yeah. That's what I was thinking.
Yeah, that was just what they do.
Here's a Gucci purse, and here's also my penis in your mouth.
Wait, I did it wrong.
You're the coolest fifth grader I know, Carl. You know how to do that.
I know.
All right, so anyway.
Give it up.
All right, so let's move on. Enough about Tracy. What? Enough.
That totally fit.
Let's hit some news, bro. Broseph.
We're gonna.
Oh, see, you said my dad. My dad was like, "I'm going to bed now." He just finally got on, and now he's going to bed because he heard that.
What? He heard what?
Well, he said 3 minutes ago, "Oh, finally got it playing," and I said, "Yay!" And then, 2 seconds later, he went, "Going to bed."
Thanks for the enthusiasm, sir.
Good night, Dad.
Oh, I can hear it. Meh. That's all right. I don't need to hear it.
What did he expect?
I don't know. We listened to the whole show
Like,
from your last
did he expect
episode.
like NPR or like, I don't know.
No.
Sorry, we're not entertaining enough for you, sir.
No, he likes us.
Oh, he does.
Yep.
Oh,
I can tell.
thanks for letting me down, easy, Carl.
Good night, Daddy.
No, he likes us.
Good night. All right, so there's this road rage incident that's gone viral.
Dude, it's hilarious.
All right, so I don't know how I'm going to do this because it's video, right? Does this describe the video?
Maybe.
All right, so next time you see a case of road rage coming on, remember this video, and I'll post it on Pinterest.
Yeah.
But you do not want to end up like the driver of the black pickup in the video. Apparently, the man's reckless driving on a Florida road was captured on video by a woman he tailgated, and one figure saluted before he spun out and crashed into a light pole. All right, the man was reportedly uninjured in the crash, but his ego will probably take a lot longer to recover. The footage was uploaded to the web and has since gone viral.
Yeah, last time I checked, it had like over 1.5 million hits.
I haven't
So
seen
you
this
know
yet.
everyone in his life knows this video. They've seen it. His boss has seen it. His mom's seen it. His friends have seen it.
Oh god, that guy must feel like a total asshat.
Dude, his
You know?
insurance company has seen it.
Oh yeah, his insurance company's like, oh John, oh. Shoot.
So I mean, there's no point in playing. I mean, I guess you can play the video and describe what's happening, girl. If you feel
Is
like
that the
doing
video
that.
up at the top?
I don't know. I actually didn't watch it. I've seen the actual original video, and it's hilarious. So if you don't want to play that, I
What's
just
the
give you
keyword to look it up?
a basic rundown.
Road rage.
It happened in what? It was either Texas or Florida, which is most news stories in the United States. Texas or Florida.
Let me see.
6 days ago? Oh,
Instant
Florida.
karma.
Florida. Oh, I got it. Florida man arrested after instant road rage video.
All right, let me see
Instant
this.
karma road rage video.
Woman catches road rage accident on video.
Caught on camera. Now at 11, a local case of road rage going viral.
This is a woman. This is a woman.
You get on video, buddy. See how it escalated to this point. Plus, for the first time,
That's
the woman behind the
awesome.
camera telling her story to ABC Action News.
Actually, I do want to hear her
Good
like.
evening and thanks for joining us. I'm Wendy Ryan.
And I'm Jameson Euler. A driver flipped off, cut off, and then the video dubbed instant karma. Nearly 2 million people around the world already viewing this video right here. Now tonight, the woman who recorded it is defending her driving and her actions. To our Jacqueline Iglesias, who spoke with her tonight. Jacqueline?
Well, in just the past 90 minutes, almost 500,000 people have watched this YouTube video. And this woman told me she only posted it so that her coworkers could watch it.
He just started tailgating me, and I'm looking in my mirrors, and I'm like, dude, what is going on?
Behind her in this big black pickup truck is Jeffrey White. And while the 33-year-old
Jeffrey
is
White.
not talking tonight, he does know how to express his feelings.
I didn't even realize he shot a bird at me until after the video because I was focused on the road.
This female driver does not want her name used. But tonight, more than 1 million people are getting acquainted with her by her YouTube username, Florida Driver. That's because her normally mundane drive to work Monday is turning heads online. She recorded a 2-minute video of a road rage incident she was involved in, then posted it online for her coworkers to see, dubbing it Redneck Road Rage, Instant Karma. She insists, though, she never put herself or other drivers in danger.
I just pulled up the phone and just, driving with one hand and focusing on the road, focusing on my mirrors and everything, and I just kind of held up the phone.
She told ABC Action News she was going the speed limit on US 41 in Hillsborough County, other cars preventing her from getting over to let White by. But viewers are questioning this. Watch as she speeds up when White first tries to pull in front of her.
I sped up because the speed limit went up.
It's after his second attempt to cut her off that White crashed, taking out a light pole.
That's
what you get! On video, buddy! Now, this woman went on to say that White took off even before police could get there. But thanks to her YouTube video, they were led to his door about 2 days later. He's arrested, now facing multiple charges, including reckless driving and leaving the scene of a crash. I was at his door today, but he did not answer. Wendy?
Carl,
that's because he's in
we
jail.
need to interview this guy.
Jeffrey White?
Yes, we
All
need to
right.
get
How do
his
we get him?
side
How
of the
do we get
story.
him?
I'll call
Google
his
it.
agent.
We'll Google it.
Google that guy.
We'll call his mom.
You know what?
By
There
agent, you mean mom.
are websites where I can put in someone's phone number, name, and get their phone numbers. It costs money, like per month, like $10 a month, but you can look up anyone.
We can do it for free.
I've done that before. On this
You
one.
gotta use your Google Foo, man. You can do it for free.
Google Foo.
Yeah. But you saw the video, right? So, Carl, give a quick description of what you saw in that video for people listening who haven't maybe seen the video.
So the guy is he pulls up next to the woman.
First off, he's tailgating her.
Right, he's tailgating her really, really close. So he pulls
Big
up next to
Ford
her.
truck.
He pulls up next to her, and then she speeds up to get in front of him again. I think, she's saying that, whatever. She was doing an asshole thing, too. Right? I mean, we all have done that before. Like, a guy's being an asshole, and you're like, I'm not going to let you pass me, and you go forward. We've all done that, right?
Sure.
You've done that, right?
Sure.
Okay, so she does that, and then he pulls up in front of her again, flips her off, and then just almost instantaneously, as he's merging in front of her, he loses control of his
He
truck. and
fishtails.
flies across the road and slams into a telephone pole. And then his truck bounces off to the side, and she's just yelling out the window, "That's what you get!"
The look on his face.
Oh,
dude.
yeah, it was priceless.
The look on Oh, when keeping it real goes wrong.
Yeah, that was funny, though. That was good. Good pull there, Mark, for that one.
You know what, man? Do you guys have like a road rage story that you can like remember specifically?
Yes.
Shoot.
Do you have one?
I actually have one that happened on my way here, in fact.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Yes.
I mean, it's not as exciting as that one. There was just this guy that was just, I was going, I was behind somebody, and I was going literally as fast as I could. And he was just really up on my ass, just completely tailing me. And I just try to not get involved in that and just ignore it.
So there's a car in front of you, and you couldn't go any faster, but he was still riding your ass. I've never understood that
logic.
Like, dude, I know for a fact you can see the vehicle in front of me.
Right,
I know you
right.
can't.
Right. People are bad drivers.
What do you think I'm supposed to do right here? I know two girls who do that. They're the kind of drivers where they know that they want to switch lanes to like go faster than like what's happening in their lane ahead of them. So they won't like switch lanes like well ahead of time, so it's like a smooth transition. They will get right up on that person's ass, then change lanes.
Right.
Oh, dude.
Right, and if you guys have a road rage story, you can write us on Facebook or, call us in the studio. It's 216-816-6594. Or you can Skype us. I got Skype hooked up and it's working right. It's at Mahogany and Fur, or just tweet us at Mahogany and Fur, or send smoke signals. What's that thing? Where it's like,
a pigeon carrier? Morse code.
Morse code. You can Morse code us.
What's that thing where?
What's that thing?
What's that tap thing?
My road rage. It was on my part, though. Well, no, okay.
You were the rager, not the ragey.
Shocking.
Well, no, not at first. I was driving, and I was on the freeway, so it's a 3-lane freeway, and I'm in the right lane. Now, there's an on-ramp right here. So the on-ramp is curving around, and about halfway into the curve is where I was when I see a car out of my peripheral vision, so I say I'm going to move over. So I didn't have a chance to because there was a car next to me, so I slowed down to move over behind that truck or whatever it was that was there. And I see an old woman and a old man in a car, and they look over at me.
Where am I?
And the woman flips me the bird.
This isn't Target.
An old woman flips me the bird. So I'm like, wait a minute. I did you a favor by moving over. I didn't have to move over. It says yield on your sign. Not for me. But she flipped me the bird. So I said, you know what? I'm going to teach these old people a lesson. And so they were behind me. So they ended up behind me. So I go over a lane and slow down and get behind them. And I'm just flipping them the bird out my window, driving right behind them. Not moving, just flipping them the bird out the window. And I know they see it because the woman's like, and the old man's like, oh, they're really old. They're like 40. And, no, I'm just kidding. They're like 39. No, they were in their 60s or 70s. And I thought about it for a second. I said, these are somebody's grandparents. And then I said, fuck it, I don't care. She flipped me the bird. She's no longer a grandparent in my book. She's an asshole. So I'm driving, and then I'm tailgating them, and then I go next to them, and I'm flipping them off in the car, and I rolled down my window, and I was like, hey, fuck you. You know what I mean? And then they were like, whoa, and they started slowing down. They were going 15 miles an hour on the freeway to try and get away from me.
Yeah.
So I slowed down to 15 miles an hour on the freeway. They pull over. I pull over. And then they were like, oh, we're going to go, I guess. So they start going again, and I get behind them again. And I'm like, pull over. Like, I'm going to beat your ass, old woman.
Really?
Like, I was so mad at her.
I'm going to beat you with your own back.
Told them to pull over.
Yeah, I was like, pull over. And they didn't do it, obviously.
Of course
So we're like in this cat and mouse game, and we're going slow, though. It's not like a fast chase. It's slow. And finally, I was going to, they were trying to trick me by going off an exit, like at the last second, like pull over the median thing and go right over it, and I just did the same thing. And they were like, oh, and I was like, wait, I'm getting the cops called on me probably. I'm just going to get back on the freeway. So I just got back on the freeway. And I didn't want to beat an old man's ass. I wouldn't have beat the woman, but I did feel like beating the man's ass for letting his wife do that.
You know what? An interesting case study for, like, psychology is, what is it about people, like, when they're in their vehicles where they feel invincible and they do things, they interact with other people in their cars in ways that they would never do in real life?
You're surrounded by steel.
Yeah, do they feel like this false sense of security? Because, like
you're the man
that
of
situation,
steel.
that old lady would have never... Could you imagine, like, you were in the mall, Carl, and that exact same situation happened, but only you were just...
Emerging out of the store. She's like...
Exactly, and she's going too slow, and you kind of, like, just get over anyway. And could you imagine an old lady flipping you off right next to you in a mall? No, it would never happen. It would never happen. Yeah. No, because people are actually, like, they know, like, hey, this person might be unstable, and they might fucking slap the shit out of me. You know what I mean? So what is it about cars? Carls.
What is it about Carls?
Well, that too. What is it about Carls? But what is it about cars that make people, like, just like, I'm gonna flip off a person that can clearly beat my ass? You know what I mean?
I don't know. I think they have some, like you said, invincibility, not invisibility in their car.
Yeah.
And I'm never going to be able to get them because they're in their car and they can drive away.
I'm protected. Yeah.
I'm right in my car. I can drive away. But I could have got them.
So here's my little story. It's not. I don't remember a lot of details because this happened years and years ago. But I never forgot it. I was on 77 about to turn over to 480 right before the bridge coming from downtown Cleveland, and a SUV's riding my ass, and like it's almost the exact same situation. I couldn't get over. It's rush hour. There's nowhere to go. Like, where are you going? So, person's riding my ass, and they skid around me into the other lane, and it's a woman, like she's like a soccer mom. She flips me off, and cuts me off. And right before she cut me off, I mean, like a reckless move. Like an SUV can easily flip over. We were already going around a curve. So she could have easily flipped that truck over.
Right.
I look in the back seat, and there's a toddler. Like, what are you doing?
Being an asshole.
It's one thing if you want to endanger your life and my life, but you have a kid in the back seat. Wherever you have to go is really that important?
No.
So, I don't know, man. Want to do another story or what?
Yeah, actually, I want to tell a story that happened to me. Actually, I think I was in the car, but I was too young to remember. My mom always tells me about it.
I want to hear this.
No, yeah, actually, they were driving, my mom and her girlfriend. They were probably younger than me at the time. And
I thought she was going to say they were probably wasted.
They probably were. They probably were. No. So they're driving, and no, there was a kid in the car, so I'm assuming they were semi-responsible at the time.
Assuming. You know what happens
not,
when we
not
assume.
very responsible, because a guy cut my mom off, and her girlfriend, who was in the car, I guess, flipped the guy off. She flipped him off, and he pulled up and showed them a gun. Yeah.
You know what? Have you ever wanted to do that?
What do you mean?
Just like flash a gun?
Be able to pull a gun out when you're driving and just go like...
I've brandished a knife before.
When you were
Parma.
did someone do something to you, or did what did they do?
Yeah. I was I don't even know why I was in Parma. Probably chasing some girl, And there was no one on the road, dude. No one on the road. And this like old Caprice was riding my ass. And I'm going the speed limit. I'm actually doing 5 over. Still riding my ass. So like I brake check him, right?
Yeah.
And he speeds around me, and we meet at a light. And it's 2 older white gentlemen, clearly hammered. The driver's like, and his buddy's kind of like. So I go, "Hey, motherfucker, what the fuck is your problem?" You know, I'm screaming at this guy, right?
Yeah.
And the driver's kind of like, "What are you gonna do?" So I pull out my fucking knife, and I'm like, "You got a fucking problem with me? Like, there's no one on the road right now. Why are you riding my ass?" And he sees my knife. I'm heated right now, right? And he's like, "What are you gonna do with that thing?" I'm like, "Pull the fuck over, and I'll show you what I'm gonna do with it." So then he's like, "Whatever." And the light turns green. And why are you playing?
Yeah, why are you playing Candlebox?
And so the light turns green, and I get behind him. I'm so mad. I'm slow to anger, but once I'm angered, it's kind of like no turning around. So I'm literally trying to like chase these 2 dudes and stab somebody. I'm not going to stab them, but I at least want to get a punch in the face. You know what I mean? So they speed off down the road, going like 50 miles an hour down Pearl Road, and I just like, whatever. Cop pulls. He's coming the opposite way, does a U-turn and pulls him over. So that was my story of justice right there. Probably got DUI that night.
Probably.
I hope, he's from Parma, so he probably couldn't afford the DUI. And, I probably set him back for, 5 years. But hey. What are you typing, girl?
Someone said that they're listening to our show, they're enjoying it, but they said, even though I'm a fat chick, and I said, we're not talking about fat chicks. And then she said, I'm listening to an old show. And I said, it's on live right now.
Oh, that was probably me. Wait. She's listening to an old show.
Yeah, well, we're live right now.
That's hilarious.
It is kind of funny. I've always wanted to brandish a gun, though. Like, someone does something stupid, and I just want to, like, roll up next to them and be like...
That's exactly what that dude did, and he was like, "Happy birthday."
Oh, my God. Happy birthday.
Yeah, he said, "Happy birthday." And then he took off, and my mom was like, "Thank you, God, we're alive."
Happy birthday.
I bet your mom never did that shit again, though.
She was like yelling at her girlfriend, I'm sure.
Oh, yeah. It was her
Don't do
girlfriend who
that.
did it.
Yeah, my mom wouldn't have done something like that.
I bet your mom's girlfriend ever pulled some
My
shit like that again.
mom's girlfriend would do something like that.
Yeah, shit got real quick.
Oh, yeah.
So I want to do something now.
Please do.
Do you need advice about life, love, or sex? Send your question to Mahogany and Fur on Facebook or Twitter at Mahogany and Fur.
Because, these guys are totally the most stable and informed people in the world.
This is Ask an MFer.
All right. Okay. So this one's written into us by, I can't pronounce this dude, or woman, Gitani. Anyway, Gitani, let's just go with that. Gitani writes, all right, guys, I've been listening to your show for a while now, and I like the Asking an MFer segment, but I got a serious question for you guys. I see some seriously shitty advice from YouTube sometimes, and I'm just wondering which one of you are actually in a long-term relationship and have actually been through trials and tribulations as opposed to just giving out funky ideas about how they should actually work. That's all they wrote. So that's actually a great question. Carl, would you like to take the helm?
No.
Basically, what they're asking is, do we actually have any experience in relationships,
That's
or are
funny
we
with the
just
new
talking out of our ass?
That's funny with the new intro that we have.
Yeah, it's very fitting.
I was married, so I think and divorced.
Keyword word was.
So I like to think that I have some idea of what's going on. I don't know, man. I think I like to think that I'm kind of intelligent and I'm knowledgeable about things.
I disagree with
Not the
both
same
those things.
thing. You're intelligent and
Well,
you're
no.
knowledgeable.
Someone could be intelligent, but not knowledgeable about, like, someone could be, like, book smart, but not knowledgeable about
That's
street parts.
very true, yeah.
Okay.
Street
Yeah.
parts, street smarts, or, like, you know, they can be very street smart, but stupid as hell, you know, and, like, book smart.
Well, and the same thing is knowledge is not an intellect. I could know every state capital. I could know every president in their ranking, but I can't actually hold a conversation with you. So that's the difference between intellect and knowledge.
So I like to think that we pretty much, and we're seeing that she is too, are intelligent enough in everything. That's why people are listening right now.
Way to strike your own dick, dude.
You know a little bit about a lot of things.
I know a little.
I know everything.
Hang on.
Wait, almost done.
Hang on.
Almost done.
I gotta watch that porn with the girl blowing those things out of her butthole.
Oh God! Well, did you ever actually pin that?
Ew.
No, I didn't pin that.
Yeah.
Oh, we gotta show her that.
I'm
one
glad
day.
you didn't
No,
pin
thank
that.
you.
I'm glad you didn't. I don't want to
Pass.
see it again either.
I want to see it every day.
You were saying, sir.
So I like to think that we have the intelligence to do that. I mean, we have our own original show that's not piggybacking off of things. So I like to throw that in every now.
That's my pimp laugh, Tracy.
Sounded like Popeye. Popeye the Sailor Man.
There's a pimp I work with. He's pretty cool.
Is he an actual pimp?
He was, yeah. He's like
He
I used to-
was?
well, he says he was.
He's a reform pimp.
His name is
Yeah.
Demetrius.
That sounds like a pimp
That's a
name.
pimp
Yeah,
name
yeah,
for
yeah.
sure, dude.
He always wears cool suits.
Sweet D.
He wears cool suits.
Are they
Does he wear
purple?
zoot suits?
He has a purple one.
Does he
Nice.
wear Steve Harvey
Purple
like
velvet? I have
20
a purple
button
velvet
suits?
suit. That's a pimp suit.
Yeah, yeah.
I
oh,
have
yeah.
one.
You do?
Yes.
Why
Really?
Why the hell
I
did
do.
you wear that?
Why?
over
Because
here?
I'm a pimp.
So why'd you wear that here when you wore that?
I don't know.
Could you imagine?
I
Like,
wanted to be mysterious.
could you imagine if she first walked in the bar? That was me.
In a pimp
She
suit.
first walked in the bar and she was like, stroking her imaginary goatee like.
You must be Carl.
He must be Mark.
You're my bitches now. I take 10%.
Yeah, I agree with you, man. Unlike you, I'm actually the opposite of the spectrum. I've been fighting commitment my entire life. I don't want to get married. I definitely don't want to have kids.
Kids aren't a commitment.
Now,
What?
you might say that's actually abhorrent behavior, Mark, but it has given me insight on a lot of different personalities of women. I've ran the gamut. I've dated a lot of different girls, and I think that gives me like a little bit of experience when it comes to recognizing certain signs. Like I've kind of been there, done that kind of thing. So if that helps you, Jatanye, I hope that helps.
I think it would.
Most of the stories we read, I know a girl like that or I know a guy like that, and I've seen how those situations played out.
You know, and I mean, the thing is, you guys are writing us with that stuff, so you must think we can answer the question for you, or you wouldn't send us that, right?
Yeah, true.
I mean, if they thought we were going to give bad, maybe they're just writing for bad advice.
That's true.
What do I not do?
I would write us for bad advice, just for entertainment.
Yeah, I would too.
But long story short, yeah, we know what the fuck we're talking about. Let's move on.
I'd like to hear some of the advice you have to give.
We have one more Asking the Men for coming up later, and you will hear some of our advice. Some of our misogynistic, sexist, sometimes racist advice. Not racist. Well, actually, yeah, sometimes racist.
All right, we'll be right back. Whoops.
Mahogany and Fur.
Smith Snapshots in Akron is the one stop for all of your photography needs. From wedding photos to full-on shoots, we can even provide models if you need a beautiful woman to make your photos pop. You can check us out on Facebook. Just search Smith Snapshots or give us a call to check out our portfolio at 330-790-1361. Again, call Bill at Smith Snapshots at 330-790-1361.
Aces and Eights Tattoos, located at 644 Canton Road in Akron. 644 Canton Road, Akron.
Ohio's premier tattoo and piercing parlor. Check out their Facebook page. Just search Aces and Ace. See art by Rose, Chris, and all the piercings by Bill. Give them a call at 330-733-7122.
330-733-7122.
Listen to Mahogany and Fur live Thursdays at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Only on WTMTCleveland.com.
Action Bronson. Strictly for my Jeeps.
Better slow down, baby. I'm out here wildin'. Better slow down, baby. Shit is crazy. You need to slow down, baby. My whole team catch them low down, baby. I'm a hero in my hometown, baby. Stop talking, just go down, baby. Shit on my chest, shoot colors like a Care Bear. All year, see me tan, hopping out the van. You wasn't there, now you trying to show face. Fuck around, be a cold case. Chrome skates on an old day. Remote control chains, promote dough for the veins. Poke jakes, hoes and rose late. East States off a gold plate. Stone listening to Coldplay. Shit, you need to slow down, baby. My whole team catch them low down, baby. I'm a hero in my hometown, baby. Stop talking, just go down, baby. Long knife by the spinal, built like a rhino. Push the 635 to the finals. Pearl white like what you sniffing in your sinus. The finest vaginas demolished by my dick. 1 year from Queens to the top. Cream of the crop, serve a fiend out my sock. 5 minutes, then they lean like the drop. Now they spinning through the furnace like the scene from The Rock. High spinach like a doomsday prepper. Every Sunday in my Tuesday leather. Now my beard look like Uday and Kusei. Play the pool on a cool day. Shit. You need to slow down, baby. My whole team catch them low down, baby. I'm a hero in my hometown, baby. Stop talking, just go down, baby. A lot of people with their hands out now. Got these motherfuckers mad cause I'm a standout now. You never let the hammer off, you got the soft hands. I heard you singing for the boss, man. Dog, I'm from a lost land. Spill coke on the heater. Drop a little sauce on the beater. 0 to 60 in a Porsche like a cheetah. New York, I'm like Jeter. Like Caesar, no hype beaster. Rock a nice sneaker. You get drugs for a good price, my price cheaper. Guaranteed. My trunk slapping like a tambourine. Body in these pussies with a camera team. You better slow down, baby. Better slow down, baby. Better slow down, baby. Better slow down, baby. You need to slow down, baby. My whole team catch them low down, baby. I'm a hero in my hometown, baby. Stop talking, just go down, baby. You need to slow down, baby. You know what time it is, man. Ain't no love here. I'm a hero in my hometown, baby. Take it back to 5th grade. Punch you in your face on picture day. You need to slow down, baby. Philly Dominicans deep, no socks on. I'm a hero in my hometown, baby. Oh man, look who just fucking pulled up. It's me.
People say Carl has the most dangerous voice in radio.
Well, if by dangerous they mean ear piercing.
Welcome back to Mahogany and Fur.
Y'all.
Hello?
Hello.
Do you think a lot of cats in the streets, are saying that Action Bronson stole his flow from Ghostface? What do you think about that, Carl?
I think you can have influences by someone.
He does sound... listen, I like Action Bronson.
Hopsin stole his flow from Eminem.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't see that.
Oh, man, dude. He sounds just like Eminem. Just like Eminem.
So you're one of those cats saying he stole his flow from Eminem?
I mean... Here. Let me see if I can find something. If this thing will work here.
I hear Hopsin's a douche in real life, though.
Really?
Yeah.
I hear he's a great guy.
Like, he's, like, stood up. Like, he's, like, not appeared at shows. And, like, people can't get their money back for the tickets and stuff like that. He's done that more than once.
Maybe he's crazy.
Should I give a heck about what you believe? Skip to him actually rapping. This is a long-ass intro.
Lots of white guys in this video. Oh, great.
Dude, go like in the middle of the video. What are you doing?
I'm trying. It's not loaded in the middle of it.
On it now, I'm ready to fuck the game up, nigga. It really doesn't matter, nigga. The dark nights in this bitch without the mask and cape. I'm acting nation back.
All right, stop it. Stop it. You're right. Stole his floor from Eminem.
Yeah, absolutely.
Dude, yeah, that's totally Eminem.
But he's awesome. I don't give a shit. He's
era.
Awesome.
It sounds like Left
2002
Eye
to 2005.
Left Eye.
Isn't that from a little bit?
Who?
From TLC?
Yeah. Just like the style a little bit.
This is like Eminem right here. Listen to this. I'm going to get to that in a second.
Come on.
Even the beat's kind of Eminem-y.
Hollywood-ass
Yeah.
rappers.
Yeah. Totally Eminem.
Females. That's enough to make
I actually like this song too, though.
You do.
But now I know why I like the song. Dude, you're right.
And let me leave your mind corrupt from the song. So you can't stop me cause I'm a brainwash teens and create false dreams cause it pays off clean. I'm just an
Dude, you're
idiot,
right.
ironic,
Yeah, man.
symbolic,
Oh my
Illuminati.
God.
Gonna be killed if I talk about it.
I mean, he's good.
But he, dude, it's a complete ripoff.
I want to say this. He bites Eminem hard on this.
He does?
He bites off Eminem, yeah.
Oh, I thought you. Okay, I thought you meant like he ripped off him. Or he ripped on him. All right, that's enough of that. Dude, you're right. I can never listen to him the same way now.
Yeah. I still like him, though. You know who I like a lot? Those ASAP dudes.
I can't stand ASAP.
I like him.
Can't stand
Rocky,
him.
the
They
other
suck,
guy.
dude.
I like him.
I like ASAP Rocky. I hate ASAP Ferg. And what's the other one that just came out with an album?
I like that ASAP Ferb song.
Dude,
that's
he's
like-
awful. He's awful.
The Shabba Rank song is so
no,
good.
I hate that song.
Oh, dude.
Why do you like that song? I mean, you like what you like, but I mean, it's disposable, typical mainstream rap.
No, it's
man.
weird. I don't know. It's just weird. It's not. I don't think it's typical. Like,
it's not.
It's just weird.
You like the video. You don't like the actual song.
What I told your bitch, dog. Only thug nigga down at the pitchfork. Dirty fan bitches wanna suck my dick off. Papa's any for a penny, get the hip floor. Run up in the shit raw.
I like it. I don't know why.
Hey, you like what you like, man. Whatever. At least ASAP Rocky, like he had like an original flow. Like no one sounds like ASAP Rocky.
Yeah, that's true.
You know what I mean? This guy sounds like Gucci, Jeezy, you name it. I don't know. I'm not feeling
No,
it.
I just like the chorus. And it's like Shabba Ranks. It
Oh,
sounds cool.
Tracy's looking at us funny right now. Listen, for some reason we talk a lot about rap lately. We just do. I don't know why.
I want to hear the chorus. Really bad.
Garbage.
Dude, I like Shabba Ranks. So when they talk about Shabba Ranks, it's really. I'm gonna get a gold tooth.
Nice.
Actually, I think I'm gonna get platinum teeth. I was thinking about it with diamonds.
All right, 2004.
No, like right in the front.
You're about 10 years late
I
on
don't
that
care.
one.
I'm gonna do it anyways.
Way to struck while the iron's hot. Paul Wall.
I don't care. I'm gonna do it anyways. I like how when you go to find Shabba Ranks, that video comes up first, even though it's not Shabba Ranks.
No, I bet he's pissed, right? Now, see, this is good music right here. Gotta love that early 90s R&B, man. I was a young Mark in the backseat of my mom's car listening to Gemini 92.3 when his song would come on.
Mr.
Jammin'
Loverman.
92.3.
Jammin' 92.3 with Action Jackson.
Action Bronson.
Action Jackson. I can just listen to this all day, though.
It puts you in a good mood, doesn't it?
You my girl.
Hey, have you ever seen the In Living Color spoof of this song with Marlon Wayans, and it was called Mr. Ugly Man? Dude, it's hilarious. See if it's on there. Because Shabba Ranks is a pretty ugly dude. You know
I
what
just
I
want to
mean?
play some more Shabba Ranks here.
No. Search for Mr. Ugly.
Hang on, I want to play some Shabba Ranks.
Watch the video.
Ugly brother, if you do something in the line. Champion lover, you look like you lost the fight.
He lost the fight.
Ugly brother, you're so ugly I can kiss you goodnight.
My lord, with the lovely occupied, with the lovely right side, with the lovely occupied, with the lovely right side.
Look at that outfit, dude.
With the lovely right side. I said it 3 times, you still don't understand.
I think you should change your style.
The word ugly in the
I'm
dictionary.
taking it.
Yeah.
Right there on the page, you see a picture of me. The girl is deep bumping and
Dude, man, living color used to be the shit, dude.
Every
hour, every minute. Oh. That's funny, man.
I know,
yeah,
bro.
dude. All right, let's get off this music topic for a little bit.
Okay.
Because I don't want to talk. Shabba!
All right, so. What else we got?
What else do we have? Let's go into this here. I got a good one here. I got a good something or other. Drunk college student breaks into business to eat half a box of Hot Pockets and then pass out. Well, I'm going to read this like a news guy. All right, ready?
Okay.
The folks at South Bend, Indiana are scratching their heads after reports came out this week of a bizarre break-in of a downtown massage therapy business. It would seem that a 19-year-old Notre Dame student made a hole in the side of the building, squeezed inside, destroyed items throughout the building, and then proceeded to heat up some Hot Pockets and macaroni and cheese before passing out. The whole incident caused thousands of dollars in damage. Now, have you ever... Okay, now we all do stupid stuff drunk. Right?
Mm-hmm.
Have you ever done anything like that drunk?
No.
Like, I'm not saying you broke into a building to do something, but like anything that you're like... Oh.
I've seen, and that's a great question. I've never been. I handle my alcohol pretty well. Like I'll have the usual things where like you get a little bit sloppy, you know what I mean. But I've never been the kind of cat where like I'll drink some booze and become completely out of character from what I am
Out of
sober.
control.
Yeah,
that guy was out of control.
How do you get that drunk without blacking out? You know what I mean? How do you get that drunk without blacking out?
I don't know.
Like we're just like you're in a different
He was
reality.
just taking a nap.
Yeah. Yeah, that's it.
He was like, I'll wake up in like an hour and I'll be gone before anybody finds me.
I just need some Hot Pockets that are made with fucking meat that I can't, and that
But
we shouldn't eat. And
Didn't the
stuff like
story say it was a massage parlor?
Yeah.
So he didn't even know there was Hot Pockets there. That was just like a bonus.
Found them.
That was a bonus.
What? Dudes, come in here.
It was totally worth breaking into this massage parlor.
There's no one else with him, but he's like, dudes, come here. There's Hot Pockets.
What did he think he was going to find breaking into a massage parlor?
An Asian massage therapist.
Was he just trying to
give
get
him
his
a
dick
hand
wet?
job. Yes.
Like, Hulk need dick wet. No. He actually smashed through a wall. Do you see the pictures?
Yeah, I'm looking at it right now.
He smashed through a freaking wall, dude. Who does that?
It's ridiculous. But look. I mean, I've never done anything that's like that crazy drunk. I mean, I don't break the law when I'm drunk. I mean, you know, that I'm going to talk about on the air.
Why are you pausing right now? Is there something you want to tell us?
That's all I had to say, actually.
Okay.
What about you?
Have I ever gotten drunk and broke into a
No,
massage
just
parlor?
any kind of like crazy,
You
like.
know,
Have you ever gotten drunk and like people told you what you did that night and you have no recollection of it?
I cannot. I'm a cheap date. Like I like to drink whiskey straight, but like
You did it at the bar when we were over there.
You know, at the worst, I think like maybe I stumbled or something, but I always remember everything.
Yeah.
I'm like
I
you.
stumbled into a massage parlor and ate the Hot Pockets.
And they were like, "Come on in, have a Hot Pocket
and have a massage." That's fine.
Yeah.
Right.
I think the worst I've done is drive.
Yeah. Well, yeah, dude. Yeah. I mean, because
We've all done that.
I do it. I do it every week. Your decision making skills are lacking when you're drinking.
And
But
then if I got popped for
but that's
a
to the
DUI,
extreme.
If I got popped for a DUI driving, I would blame myself. I'm not going to blame.
Yeah, but
anybody
yeah.
else.
Yeah, you
You know,
don't
it's
wanna-
my fault. I'm a dumbass. You know what I mean?
Right. Yeah, but I grew up with kids who like they would get just so out of pocket from drinking. It's like, and then like whatever trouble they got into, it would die down. And then fast forward a few months later, they'd have another night where they went on a bender and do some other crazy shit. Listen, dude, if you end up getting arrested every time you hit the bottle hard, stop hitting the bottle
Stop
hard.
hitting the bottle.
Really?
I do want to say now this has nothing to do with drinking, but I thought of this now, and it does sort of because my friend Christine and I would drink over the summer. Christine's grandmother passed away, and I just wanted to say I'm sorry to her, but I wanted to share that with everybody. So send your love to...
Way to bring down everyone.
Send your love to Christine's grandmother. Hey, welcome to Mahogany and Fur. Oh, God, I did ruin that. I just wanted to say, I'm sorry to her, though, but,
Could have been safe for a different time, but okay. My condolences, Christine, if you're listening.
Yeah, I mean...
Yes.
That sucks. So, she's a good friend
Hey,
of mine.
listen, man. It's a grandparent. How old was her grandmother?
90-something.
Oh, wow.
Oh, come on, man. Come on.
Yeah, my grandpa passed away at 92. Almost 92.
I mean, it sucks when anyone that you love dies,
Right.
but it's not like
It's
it was
inevitable,
tragic.
yeah.
It wasn't tragic.
It wasn't like a car accident, what I
Yeah,
mean?
it wasn't like cancer or anything like
And
that.
you got to say she got to say goodbye, so.
Exactly. She had a very long life. What more can you ask for?
Right.
Dude, could you imagine someone that old, like a 90-year-old, could you imagine the changes they've seen throughout life?
It's fascinating, right? Right. Like, just the stuff we've gone through in our lifetimes. But think about them. They didn't even have TV when they were born. Like,
so she was a 90-year-old, so she's seen World War II, all the wars, Vietnam, all that stuff, right? She's seen civil rights. She's seen... fast forward to recently, she's seen gay rights.
Yep.
What else?
And you know what? I'm going to say something about the gay rights thing.
Okay. Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
I understand.
Now, look, I got a lot of gay friends.
Are you about to take a turn here?
No. I understand where sometimes people that have been raised in a world that's it's not okay, where it's hard for them to switch to fully accepting. Do you know what I mean? Like they were raised in a world where it was not okay and it was hidden and it was frowned upon and it was a bad thing, right? So like a 90-year-old woman was raised in a world where that was bad.
Mm-hmm.
And now it's more accepted, and I understand her. She lived most of her life hearing that it was bad, and now that it's okay. Now it's okay. And I understand where they're still on that I don't know if it's okay.
Yeah.
I understand. Not that it's okay to think that way, but you know what I'm saying? Like it's
unfortunate when people are raised to be that way, to think to think badly about somebody and their choices or the color of their skin or whatever. If you're raised that way,
I'm glad you said that, Tracy, because that's the one little footnote that I want to interject with. The gay rights movement tends to make a lot of parallels with the civil rights movement.
And technically, it is civil rights movement.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
And they're right in doing so. I agree. It is a civil rights movement. It's a lifestyle. Well, no, the only difference between the gay rights movement and the civil rights movement is, no, it's not a lifestyle. I don't. That's a horrible, misleading term because I don't believe it's a lifestyle. I think people are largely born gay, and I don't think they have any control over it. Just like you don't have any control over being born a certain race or a certain gender. Okay, but what I will say is, I actually just lost my point that I was going to make.
You were saying the parallel between civil rights and
okay.
gay rights.
Well, yeah. My point. Thank you. My point wasn't actually about the parallel between gay rights and civil rights. It was about the people who like have these. They're getting dragged for it to being progressive. Now, here's the thing. The civil rights movement. The prejudices that led up to the civil rights movement they came from a lot of different sources. They came from ignorance. They came from fear. They came from a lot of things. The gay rights movement, the people who are largely against gay rights, it all stems from them being religious and them saying, well, if you ask someone who's against gay marriage or something, they'll all say, well, the Bible says that it's a sin. Now, the interesting parallel between that is that if you went back to the 50s, or even nowadays, if you go to certain spots, you go, why do you hate black people? They can't say it's because of the Bible. They'll have some other reason. So it's
Right.
interesting that the opposition to gay rights, it's all coming from a religious standpoint. They have no other argument on why they think it's wrong. And like a few of them try like the biological standpoint. Well, you can't reproduce, blah blah blah. But actually, like in reality, scientists have found numerous species that have pretty much homosexual sex. You know what I mean? Like non-reproductive sex. Monkeys have homosexual sex.
Yes.
I feel like that's a redundant phrase, but
Homosexual sex?
Yeah, I feel like but anyway.
Homosex.
Dude, down to lizards have homosexual sex. So
Homosex.
it's been observed throughout a myriad of species. So you can't even use the scientific argument about that anymore. You can't. Penguins have it. Little cuddly penguins.
What?
So,
No.
happy feet.
Happy.
So you
happy
can't
assholes.
you can't use the biological argument. So all they've been reduced to is that it's against the Bible or it's against the Quran. You know what I'm saying? So, and I feel like that's actually alienating a lot of young people from being religious. Because, young people, we're not born with the stigma that homosexuality, we're like actually the dying generation of that. You know what I mean?
We still got it a little bit. When
A
we were
little bit
growing
of it,
up.
exactly.
Like, I mean, I was born in 80. You were born in what, like 45?
75, my dear.
75,
Yeah.
I know.
But
And,
like kids who are like 20 years old, they don't have that
they don't
stigma.
have that. Yeah, it's. I mean,
It's
some of
okay
them
to be
do.
gay for them,
It's
you
okay,
know?
yeah. Like you see a lot of stuff on Facebook, like dad writes letter to son after the son came out. You've seen that one, right?
No.
Where the dad's letter was like, "Son, we knew you were gay the whole time, but we still loved you."
Yeah.
Like that's awesome. It's awesome that the world's come to that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Back when I was a kid, it would have been, "Son, I hope you kill yourself. You're destroying the family."
Yeah.
And I'm never
Yeah.
gonna have grandkids.
Yeah.
Even though they could have grandkids, I'm never gonna have grandkids because you like to stick it up men's butts instead of do what you're supposed to do.
Yeah.
And which is have sex with a woman because you're supposed to.
Yeah.
Actually, I have a song about this.
What is it? What's it called?
It's called All About the Family.
What if it was called like "I Hate Faggots"?
It's called All in the Family by ICP.
No, you mean Insane Clown Posse?
Yeah. Hope then none other.
Yeah. No, it wasn't inspired by Insane Clown Posse.
Ratchet Hatchet.
It's just a fictional story about it's a fictional story. I was in this band called Shovel Party, and all their songs were about somebody that died. So I wrote this song.
Freaking morbid,
I know.
Tracy.
See, yeah, it's like so. I had to write a song to try to keep up with the band. Write a song about somebody who died. So I created this whole fictional story about this girl who came out to her family. They totally rejected her, and so she killed herself. That's the song's called All About the Family. So.
All right. Since we're bringing people down even further.
Yeah, so you should accept your child for whatever they are.
I agree.
Because at least they're alive and healthy, right?
We just got a comment on Facebook that said, "Being born gay is like kind of like Carl being born a midget." And then the next comment was, "I hate faggots." Ha ha ha! That's so funny.
Who said that? Don't say her name. That's fine. It's fine. Don't say her name.
And midgets, apparently.
I'm a midget.
I resemble that comment.
Welcome to the internet.
I am people make fun of me all the time for being short.
I'm shorter than you.
I know
so.
you are. But you're also a woman. So
Yeah,
there's
you're
not
a
as
woman.
much of a stigma for a woman to be short as there is a man to be short. When people are like, "Oh my God, you're a guy," like you're short. You're you're short. That's what I get a lot. A comment like, I'm like, okay, yeah.
Do you
so?
do you feel the Napoleon complex is true?
Not really. I mean, maybe. I don't know. I don't think so.
People are always like to me, they're like, I thought you'd be taller. Okay.
Like people you don't know?
Yeah,
Like how they know?
I'm taller on the internet.
Yeah, right.
Did you know that people say that to Joe Rogan? Joe Rogan's actually short in real life.
Yeah,
He's like 5'7", 5'8".
Cat Williams is 5'5".
Well, we all know Cat Williams is short. But people think Joe Rogan's actually like a lot taller than he is because he's so muscular.
Yeah.
He gets it all the time. Oh, I thought you were taller. He's like, well, not.
People always say to me, "I thought you were shorter." It's weird.
Really?
Yeah.
Really? How tall are you?
5'5".
I'm 4'9", so you're like a
I
giant
don't put you past
compared to
5'4".
me.
I'm 5'5". I got measured. 4'9".
4'9".
That's
Yeah,
short.
I'm short.
I have a friend.
Oh,
who's-
so you're legally a midget.
Yeah, I could join Little People of America now.
Really?
Yeah.
I keep shrinking too.
Anything
so-
anything below 4'11".
Do you feel like midget is a rude word?
Kinda.
Really?
I mean, it doesn't bother me so much, but I know that it's considered a negative word.
How do things become negative?
I don't know. I guess when you go, you goddamn midget.
Yeah, but now we're gonna say now.
Yeah, you're right. No,
that might make you feel.
You hit the nail on the head.
Right.
You hit the nail on the head. It's all about. What's the word I'm looking for? It's not. Okay, for lack of a better term, it's all about the implied meaning. Like it's the difference between nigga and nigger.
There is a perfect example right here. Like the word gay. The word gay means happy. And then at some point it became slang for homosexual, okay? And it's an acceptable slang for homosexual. But then people were like, oh, that's so gay. And when you say that's so gay, I don't even think of a homosexual. I think of like, that's so happy and silly and like, it's so lame and whatever. I don't even think of the connotation of homosexual with that phrase, that's so gay. But then at some point there was like that, commercial that was like, the more we know commercial. Like, don't say that's so gay.
With what's her
saying?
face? With what's her name? The comedian woman. I don't remember.
There's
her
like a
name.
little song that goes along with it. It's like a public service announcement. Ding, 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 or something like that. The more you
The
know.
more you know.
Yeah, the more you know. Don't say that's so gay. Do you understand what you're actually saying?
Yeah.
Yeah, but then eventually it's going to be this. Then, if that's the case, if like you fucking midget means turns it into a negative connotation.
Yeah, the moment you take like a label for someone and mean it as like a derogatory word, that's when it's not okay to
right.
use.
So we're going to run out of words eventually to call like people.
Oh, well,
Like-
no, how so?
Because okay, so now midget is a little person. So then someone's gonna be like, "You fucking little person." Then little person's gonna be bad.
No.
It could be. It
see,
could be.
No, I see what you mean, but you're right. I see what you mean, but I don't think it'll ever get that way. I can't imagine someone saying, that's so homosexual of you. You know what I mean? Like, it just doesn't.
Yeah, I think midget was always considered kind of like I don't even know for sure. You could look it up, but midget doesn't sound like it would ever be a nice
well, at
word.
some point, it was the
medical term.
It was the adjective
Was it?
you use, just like retard was the medical adjective
Right.
you use.
And so that's why I think that words can. I mean, the words are gonna like words can change.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean? Like, let's think. Nigger was never good, right? It's still not good,
Right.
But nigga becomes like a term of endearment.
I got into an argument with somebody about that. Like, they're like, well, no, nigga and nigger are the same thing. I'm like, no, they're not
at all.
Now, here's the thing. Because people like you exist, I don't think anyone should say any of the word
Right.
nigga, because you don't understand that there's a difference. You know what I mean? That's why I think no one should say the word at all. But for argument's sake, there is a difference. I call Carl a nigga sometimes when we're drunk.
Yeah.
I'm like, this nigga's crazy. You know what I mean? It's a term of endearment. Nigga became a term of endearment from an awful, vile word. You know what I mean? It was used as a way to be like, I know they think we're niggers, so you're my nigga.
We might as well
be niggas.
Well, isn't it like the same way with the word boy? Because like when they had slaves or whatever,
they'd call them boy.
They would be like, "Hey, boy," But if I was like, "Hey, that boy over there," you would, you know what I mean? It's all about the
Hey, you
term,
fucking racist.
the tone,
Right. Yeah, you're right.
and the connotation of why you're
Right.
saying the word.
Here's a perfect example. If I was to say, "Oh, look at that white boy," there's nothing wrong with that, right? Now, if I said, "Look at that white boy," that's.
Are you like, "Hey, white boy"?
Yeah, that's.
Come here.
It's the exact same difference between nigger and nigga. You know what I mean? Carl,
Yeah,
you feel
so
me
it's
on
all
that?
about tone, for sure. For sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's all about implied meaning.
Right.
What your intent is. Exactly. So anyway, but a lot of people, that goes right over their heads. You see, and the thing is, I gotta remind myself that a lot of people are idiots. They don't understand subtleties in language.
Right.
So they don't understand there is a difference between nigger and nigga. They don't understand the difference.
There is totally, and I agree with you. And everybody should see that. I mean, You don't
Just
hear
like
rap
there's a difference
songs where they're
between
like,
bitch and bitch.
they're not like my nigger in the rap songs. They're like my nigga, right?
Dude.
Right?
Carl.
And if they're saying bad about someone, if they're talking bad about someone, they'll say if you notice in rap songs. But if they're talking about
No, I've actually never heard in any rap song. Sorry.
You haven't?
Ever. I challenge you to give me a clear, concise example of any rap song saying nigger.
All right, hang on.
jeez.
Guys, talk. I'm going to look it up because I can't talk while I'm looking
I was
this
just
up.
saying is that I sometimes will call my girlfriend bitch.
Exactly.
You know?
It doesn't happen. So, but what I was going to say was, I can't tell you how many times I've been around a suburbanite white person who thought they were saying what the rap song said, but they were actually saying nigger. And I'm just like, oh God, just please stop. You don't stop.
Where they're like rapping the song along with
Yeah.
the song.
Oh, my
God.
niggers in the club. Like, oh, dude, it makes my fucking
It
skin
does.
crawl,
Ugh.
dude. Oh.
Yeah.
And the thing is, you can't even get mad at them because they don't know any better. They don't know any better. They think they're saying nigga. They think all the rappers are saying niggers. All my niggers in the club. I know.
That sounds so dumb, dude. Like it
I
doesn't.
know, dude.
Oh my God.
I know. So, like I said, man, a lot of people, subtleties are lost on them. They don't understand intent. They don't understand context. They don't understand, intention of meaning. Which is why I think either it's okay for everybody to say it or it's okay for no one to say it. If we live in a perfect world where everybody was actually had a decent amount of wits about them, who they could understand that there's a difference between the two words, then it'd be fine. You know what I mean?
Right.
Now, the reason why I got to an argument with my buddy, we were watching a World Star Hip Hop video, okay? Which probably isn't the best thing to be watching with a white person who hasn't been around a lot of blood and diversity, but so we were watching this video. And it was this black guy from New York. And the reason why I say he's from New York because he let everybody know he was from New York. He was in Texas, all right? He was at a gas... The video was shot on his cell phone. He was at a gas station in Texas. And I don't know why he got into an argument with these guys, but he did. It was two, country boys. They were, they work construction. They were wearing, the bright lime green T-shirts and work boots and whatnot, okay? They're arguing at this gas station. And he's going... Fuck y'all niggas. I'm by myself. Fuck y'all niggas. Blah, 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 blah. And he called them niggas 30,000 times. You know what I mean?
Right.
And right before they actually went to trading fists, one of the white guys said, whatever, nigga. Not nigger. Whatever, nigga. And and the guy was like, oh, man. Well, he was racist anyway. I'm like, no. Dude. I'm like, no. First off, he didn't say nigger.
It was
He
getting
said
heated
nigga.
there for a second, like that.
Listen, man, that's street talk. That's street talk, dude. It doesn't matter what
it is.
I've heard Asian kids call each other niggas. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like
Mexican kids.
that's just street talk, man. Rap is a huge part of American culture nowadays for young people. Okay, that was just street talk. That was selling wolf tickets. He didn't call him a nigger. If you watch the actual play by play, blow by blow, it's clear. If I was a judge in a court, I'd be like, it's clear he didn't call him a nigger. It's clear. Anyway, besides the fact, the actual black guy called the two white guys niggas 30 times. You know what I mean? So even then your arguments were is moot. You know what I mean? But the kid I was arguing with, he couldn't understand that concept. He just couldn't understand that. You know what I mean? You're looking at me like I'm crazy, Tracy.
No, I agree. It's the word can be if you're brothers or somebody, you can use that word as brother. What's up, brother?
Yeah.
But it has to be between two people that both understand that.
Exactly. Which is why I love calling white people niggas. I love it.
Dude, you want to hear the best? I mean, I know we've talked about this before on the show, what we're talking about now.
Yeah.
Right. But and I know I'm trying to find a song with the ER version in it. The version, it's the.
Won't happen.
I did find one by Nas, but
he was making a point.
Yeah,
exactly.
But this explains everything perfect to me. All right. Genuine niggas, so I salute my niggas. Not mad because Eminem said nigga because he's my nigga. Boom.
Well, first off, Eminem never said nigga.
He did. It was edited out of the song though, but he did say it.
No, I know exactly what you're saying. He goes Eminem. He goes.
That's a Nas lyric too that I was just reading.
Eminem goes. Because it's off my favorite Eminem CD. He goes, something after you'd want to fuck me up worse than saying the word.
Right.
he made it as a point.
Right.
But no, Eminem has actually never said nigger ever or nigga. He's never even said that because he's smarter than that. Because he knows there's a bunch of idiots out there who listen to his music who are like, oh, Eminem said it. Well, so can I.
Right, but But that was by Nas, that lyric I just read.
Yeah, I know.
So it actually proves the point that that's more like a term of endearment because he was calling Eminem that.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I know what you're
like that. I mean, this just reiterates what we're talking about.
That's
but I
so
was just
gay.
saying.
this whole conversation is gay as shit.
It is. Let's get off this.
I actually enjoyed it, but yeah.
Eminem had a song called "That's My Nigga for Real."
Well, you know what, Carl? Will Smith doesn't have to cuss in his raps to sell records.
No, I don't know if this is actually Eminem though. I've never heard this song.
You're supposed to finish that.
Music.
line.
I know. Music from and inspired by the motion picture soundtrack 8 Mile. I've never heard that song though.
What song?
I don't want to keep saying it.
Tracy, let me ask your opinion on this, because you know Carl and I like to circle jerk. There's a famous comedian, and
oh, that was Young G.
I think he has a good point. Actually, two different comedians have like touched on this subject, but the gist of it is, when people say fag, they're almost never talking about an actual gay person.
We're talking about cigarettes.
Right.
They're talking about something that's like lame or weak or like you follow me? And the one comedian went, I would never call a gay guy a faggot. If I walked down a hallway and opened a door and saw two guys blowing each other, I would say, oh, sorry, gentlemen, carry on.
Hello. All right. Thank you. All right, faggot, how you doing? Sorry, I called him a faggot. I miss that word, you know. I grew up saying that word, and it never meant gay. When I was a kid, I didn't know what gay was. No, I hadn't been told that people do that. I had no fucking idea. Faggot didn't mean gay. When I was a kid, you called somebody faggot because they're being a faggot, you know? Someone's just being a faggot. Shut up, faggot. Man, it's supposed to use those for that. Shut up, faggot. Didn't mean, like, I would never call a gay guy a faggot unless he's being a faggot. But
I think I've heard this one.
not because he's gay, you understand? Like, if I saw two guys blowing each other, and I don't know why I'm watching them do it, but if I just had, I stumbled upon a couple of fellas blowing one another on their respective penisia. It's a plural for penis that I invented today.
Now, I hate to. I'm not gonna. I want to play the rest of that part, but his look on his face when he says "That's a word I made up today" was one of the greatest looks in comedy. He's just like, "This is one of the words I made up today." Like, he's just so so deadpan about it.
It sounds so right though.
Yeah,
Panasia.
yeah, Panasia.
Octopi.
Venasia.
I would be respectful to them. I would, hello, gentlemen, whatever, But if one of them took the dick out of his mouth and started acting all faggy and saying annoying faggy things, people from Phoenix are Phoenicians or something like that. I'd be like, hey, shut up, faggot. Faggot!
All right, that's enough. But so you
I
see,
wanted to end that on
faggot. What do you think about that?
Yeah, I love him.
No, not. What do you think about Louis C.K.? What do you think about what he's saying?
Yes, totally.
You agree with that?
Oh yeah, I mean, totally.
Faggot doesn't mean gay.
Don't, well, they don't even mind being called faggot.
Well,
from what I
if
understand.
you're, you fucking sick faggot. That I would understand.
Well, yeah, exactly. But I would never call a gay guy
a faggot.
A faggot. Even if I was best friends with him, I would never just do that.
I would. I'd be like, hey, this is my fag.
What up, my fagga?
My friend, the fag.
Now, if he called me a fag, I'd be like, oh, okay.
What up, my fagga?
Now, it's similar to about a couple months back, Ann Coulter, that she made headlines by saying that, like, the retard word, okay? And she pretty much had the same argument, and I think she actually stole it from Louis C.K. because Ann Coulter is not that brilliant to have that much insight. But she pretty much said, like, no one actually calls mentally handicapped people retards. No one does that. Some idiot asshole bullies do that. Some teen punks do that. But, like, 99% of people, when they say the word retard, they don't actually, like, refer to handicapped people. You know what I mean? So that was the same argument she was using. Do you think that still applies?
I don't know. It depends on the situation.
Like, what do you think, Carl? Like, when you and I are like, oh, dude, that's retarded. This computer is being retarded.
I don't know. Ever since I talked to Erica about that word, and Erica's offended by that word because she worked at the camp with mentally retarded kids. And she
has a personal stake in it. She has a personal stake in it.
Yeah.
I understand that.
And ever since I've been talking to her about that, I kind of I've tried to not use it as much, just because
out of respect for her.
Well,
sure, I did the same thing, but my question's more towards, like, Carl, when you say something, when you call something, and it could be an inanimate object, when you call something retarded, you're not literally thinking of handicapped people who are born with Down syndrome. That's not what you're thinking.
Right,
of.
I'm thinking about people like Liz Davis.
Liz is more retarded than any person with Down syndrome.
Yes, she is.
So
that's what I think about. So I mean, I guess that, I don't necessarily, I don't put the two together. Like, a retarded person is not a person with Down syndrome. It's a person like Liz. So then my definition of it is like Liz. You know what I mean? Like, not Johnny who has Down syndrome.
So here's our next tweet.
I got it.
Are double standards sometimes good?
Yeah.
Is that a double standard, though? Is that a double standard? I think
it literally is a double standard, because we're saying we can use one thing to describe something, but not use it to describe something else. That's literally a double standard.
Okay, so I grew up. My brother was mentally retarded, and that's not a bad term when you say I had a family member that's retarded.
Mentally retarded, yeah.
But if I was like, oh man, I would never say this personally, and I don't know if it's because of that. I would never go, oh, this computer's retarded, or my car is so retarded. Like, maybe that's why I personally would never say it. But when I hear somebody say it, I don't feel like it's offensive. I don't think of my brother. I don't think of,
and I laugh.
I don't think of the context comparing. But if you were like, your brother's such a retard, or if I was to be slow at something, let's say I was sitting here and I couldn't think of a word and you were like, you're so retarded, that would be offensive.
Yeah, that makes sense, yeah.
If you're calling somebody that's actually slow at something, a person, if you're talking about your computer or your car or whatever, that's different. Your car or your computer is not going to be crying, going, they think I'm retarded.
Yeah. Now, on that note, I mean, what is a way to use that's not offensive? I mean, how am I trying to say this?
Everybody knows you never go full retard. You went full retard, man. Never go full retard.
Sorry, I had to play that.
Funny.
It is funny. It's funny. It's funny. I want to do that again now.
Everybody knows you never go full retard.
All right.
They got a lot of heat from that movie.
What movie
Tropic
was
Thunder.
That? Okay.
They got a lot of heat.
Oh, yeah,
they
Robert
said,
Downey Jr.
Right. He was in blackface.
First off, he's in blackface.
No one's saying anything about the blackface. They're saying something about him saying you never go full retard.
Ain't that a double standard?
That's a double standard.
Yeah.
That's a double standard.
But you know what, though? It's okay for black guys to go whiteface, and no one says shit about that.
Well, there was a big thing about that with Nick Cannon recently. Do you recall that?
I heard a little bit about that. Explain.
Well, I don't remember exactly what the whole story behind it is, but he did go whiteface for a little while, and people were like, well, it's a double standard. He can go whiteface, and I can't say he's a racist. And I don't necessarily...
I think people did that because they don't like Nick Cannon.
Yeah,
Dave Chappelle did it. People love him still.
Here's the thing. I don't think...
Marlon Wayans and white chicks. They did it, and it's a huge grossing movie.
I don't necessarily think blackface is offensive. You got to take it in the way it's being presented, though.
Yeah, because
I disagree.
Eddie Murphy plays an old Jewish white guy.
Right.
Wait, now, say it again, Tracy.
Eddie Murphy plays an old Jewish white guy. And
Correct.
what movie is that? Trading Places?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Now, why is that okay, though?
I thought it was hilarious.
Yeah, me too.
I did too. Yeah.
And
I thought Dave Chappelle doing whiteface was hilarious
and
too.
I thought Robert Downey Jr. doing blackface
was hilarious.
Hilarious.
Yeah.
And I thought Mac on It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia doing blackface
Fucking
was
hilarious.
the most
What
hilarious
about
thing
that
I've
movie
ever seen.
Soul Man?
Soul Man?
Yeah.
Well, wait, what was Soul Man?
That dude, that like, he's like a frat boy type
Soul
dude,
Man,
and he
Soul
dressed up as a black guy.
I never saw Soul Man.
It's a movie called Soul Man.
I never saw it.
I've heard of
Is
it.
it Soul Plane?
Yeah.
Are you talking about Soul Plane?
No,
it's
it's called Soul
There's
Man.
a movie called Soul
Yeah.
Man.
Soul Plane was a great movie, though.
No, it was awful.
So was that Car Wash movie with Dr. Dre and Snoop Dogg.
I actually enjoyed that more than Soul Plane.
Car Wash.
Soul Plane just
Now,
perpetuated stereotypes.
I want to get to that, though. Why do you think it's never okay for blackface?
I think no. I didn't say it's never okay.
Okay.
I didn't say. Don't
I'm
put
just
words in my
saying,
mouth.
what I'm saying was, what I was saying, let me just reiterate what I was saying. Like, for example, the movie, he did blackface in the movie, and that was like the
It was
plot.
hilarious.
It was part of the plot of the movie, it's racist, and they cast him as a black man in the movie. You know what I mean? It's just
Dude,
ridiculous.
listen, we could do a whole case study on Tropic Thunder.
Right.
First off.
Tropic Thunder is one of the greatest movies.
It's an entire beast by itself.
It
okay?
is.
Dude,
And-
Tom Cruise played a Jewish guy, like the stereotypical Jewish guy. So
Fat Jewish guy dancing apple bottom jeans.
greedy, fat Jewish guy.
Yeah.
Slime ball.
But wait, if it's racist to dress up as the opposite race that you are, then is it sexist to dress up as the opposite sex?
Fucking good point.
Oh shit.
Now is it
no?
now
But,
who
no,
is it
but
sexist
here's
against?
Here's
though?
my point, though.
Is it like if a guy dresses up as a woman, is it sexist against women?
I have an answer for that.
Okay.
I do. To go back to what you were saying.
It's hot in here.
Here's the thing.
Because I'm in here.
No, it's just me.
Oh.
God, you beat me.
Here's the thing.
I did.
I'm not saying that dressing up in blackface is always bad.
Right.
It's not. There's times where like it's hilarious. It's appropriate. It's it's not inappropriate.
Right.
Okay. Tropic
Right.
Thunder. Me personally, I think it was great.
It's Always Sunny.
Always Sunny. I thought it was great. Here's the thing, though, about blackface. Blackface has a very awful history.
It does. It really does.
Whiteface
It really does.
doesn't.
Whiteface does not. You're right.
Okay? Blackface has a awful history of marginalizing an already beaten down race of people. Okay? Literally, they didn't want niggers on the stage, so they would put a white actor in charcoal makeup and make him chuck and jive in the most ludicrous, stereotypical ways of black
Right.
people, of poor black people from the South.
Right.
That's now,
where it's
now,
racist.
That's why blackface is different from all the other things. It has a history to it.
Right.
Okay.
Right.
That's all I'm going to say.
Yeah, no, I agree with you. It does have a very, very bad history. And us white people were fucked back then. Like, I mean, but now you can use it for humor, too. And I think there's a fine line between it being humorous and racist. The fine line being the connotation behind it. Like,
No, okay.
What are you trying
now, let
to-
me ask you,
What are you
Carl.
trying to portray?
No, let me ask you.
Are you
then.
trying to play a minstrel show? You know what I mean? Or are you being a black guy in a movie that's a white guy, but they wanted a black guy, so they cast a white guy because he was the guy they wanted for the movie?
That's so meta, that's so meta, bro.
Yeah,
that's so Inception.
And then like Mac, it's just funny because it's Mac, and he's
Now,
like,
now here's the thing.
and it's coming off in the shower.
Now let me ask you. Let me ask you specifically. Why was it okay for Mac and Dennis actually to dress in blackface? Why did no one have outrage over that?
Because
I mean, you already said it yourself. I just want you to reiterate.
Because it was funny.
Well, no, it's deeper than that.
Because it wasn't the minstrel show.
Exactly. There was no stereotypes.
You know what? I mean, there were. The whole man. You know what I mean? Like
no, that was just Danny Glover.
Yeah, right.
You know what I mean?
Right. That's what I mean. Like, it was just Danny Glover. You know what I mean? And so that's why it was okay.
The city will be looking to new resources for water, like my tribe. You're supposed to be a noble people.
You're supposed to be a noble people.
The part in the show where Dennis is like, first off, when Mac, his makeup is like
in the shower, in the shower scene. When he's in the shower,
Dennis is like, "Are you kidding me?"
The hair is falling off, the mustache is coming up, the makeup is rolling off his face. He's talking about all the dicks in the room. It's just one of the greatest scenes in television.
Dennis is like, "Are you serious right now?" He looks at the camera.
Yeah. I just wanted to say that we got a comment from something we were talking about before about Jenna Jameson. It says, Jenna Jameson tried to fix her face, but what about her roast beef?
Oh!
Speaking of Liz.
I knew that was coming.
Who is this Liz person?
We talked about that.
I'll leave you to that.
Am I gonna be roasted in the future?
Are you gonna cry and leave?
Am I gonna be roasted?
No, absolutely.
No,
when I'm not here?
You're a person of intellect and character.
Thank you.
Liz Davis is neither of those.
So I'm going to take a break, and then we're going to be right back on the show that's called Mahogany and Fur. So just wait a second.
Mahogany and Fur.
Aces and Eights Tattoos.
Located at 644 Canton Road in Akron. 644 Canton Road, Akron.
Ohio's premier tattoo and piercing parlor. Check out their Facebook page. Just search Aces and Eights. See art by Rose, Chris, and all the piercings by Bill. Give them a call at 330-733-7122.
330-733-7122.
Smith Snapshots in Akron is the one stop for all of your photography needs. From wedding photos to full-on shoots, we can even provide models if you need a beautiful woman to make your photos pop. You can check us out on Facebook. Just search Smith Snapshots or give us a call to check out our portfolio at 330-790-1361. Again, call Bill at Smith Snapshots at 330-790-1361.
Listen to Mahogany and Fur live Thursdays at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Only on WTMTCleveland.com.
The Wonder Years. There.
You're just trying to read, but I'm always standing in your light. You're just trying to sleep, but I always wake you up to apologize. Sorry, I don't laugh at the right
Mahogany and Fur, the most awfulsome internet radio show with no listeners on the planet.
Started from the bottom, now we here. Started from the bottom, now we whole team fucking here. Started from the bottom, now we here. Started from the bottom, now my whole team here.
Are we good now? Are we good?
I think we're good now, man.
I feel like something's like peaking right now, though.
I feel like it is okay right now.
Maybe it was just too loud?
I think it might have been too loud. Now,
Okay.
if there's something else happens, blah, 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 whatever. I'll take care of it Sunday night. So I guess we're going to end the show.
No.
Do you guys want to do an Ask an MFer?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Started from the bottom.
Do you need advice about life, love, or sex? Send your question to Mahogany and Fur on Facebook or Twitter at Mahogany and Fur.
Because, you know, these guys are totally the most stable and informed people in the world.
This is Ask an MFer.
Our audio is so effed right now.
I know, it
So
sounded
funny.
weird, didn't it? It was
It's
peaking.
clipping.
But I don't think it's clipping on the recording. Is it flat
Well,
waving
I can't tell. No, I mean, no. It looks normal on the recording, but
So it's not like just peaked out?
no.
All right. By the
Alright.
way, the song in the background, I made that.
You did?
Yeah.
What song?
This song.
Cool.
Cool, bro.
Trippy.
Oh, it's so airy. All
I'm
right.
gonna make that a ringtone.
You should. That should be a good ringtone.
Your ringtone.
This one
You
is
make yours.
written by Getting Talked About. He or she goes, I just want to say thank you to you MFers. I love your show. Blah, 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 a lot of fluff. Thank you for the compliments. Blah, 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 blah. All right, hang on.
They love you.
Suck my butt, you faggot. Not you, them. Like,
I just lost my.
They probably
my,
would like that, actually.
They would
Just
because
lost
they're
my place
listeners.
here. Hang
They're
on.
like,
hang on.
okay.
I'll suck your butt. Hey, Carl. Can I
Okay.
suck your butt?
Just tweet me your address.
Yeah, tweet me your address. I'll suck your butt.
Okay, apparently this is a woman. She goes, my boyfriend and I have been together for short of 3 years. We've had an up and down relationship, but things have been going good recently, or so I thought. I also live with him and his family around 2 years now. Oh, why do you live with his family?
He's cheating on you.
Yeah.
I attend college and work part-time, although my work schedule fluctuates every week and can go past 40-plus hours, depending on the week and what's going on. My boyfriend, however, does not go to school and does not work anymore. Well, you're dating a loser. Congratulations. Well, today my boyfriend got mad at me when his friend R, I guess let's call him Robert, was over and they wanted to make burgers, whereas I really just did not want any. I wanted soup. Okay. See, this is the thing with women, like, they tell you
soup.
They tell you details you don't need to know. Get to the story. What's your problem?
What did he do?
You're peeking over here, Mark. You're peeking real bad.
Am I really?
Yeah, I'm turning you down.
How's that now?
Good.
Okay. Let me skim through her, like, fluff here. Jesus Christ. Okay. All right, no problem. But I noticed he kept acting pissy towards me, making it a little awkward for R. Okay, ... R leaves, and my boyfriend's best friend P comes over. It's all fine and dandy. I act like I always would around my boyfriend, but he's still acting pissed off. Apparently they had some kind of fight over soup. Whatever. He and P plays out our cats. We clean a little, and we're getting again the details. I'm not even sure how the topic of sex came up. Thank you. But my boyfriend made a comment somewhere about how our sex is boring. Oh, thank you for actually getting to the point of the story.
God.
In front of his friend?
Yeah.
You don't do that. You don't do that, sir.
P asked if we did anything freaky, and my boyfriend said no because I'm boring in bed. All right, ... I've been open to trying new things. However, some positions hurt my cervix, and I can't help that. Okay, at least you're honest. I also get quite exhausted after work sometimes. She puts in parentheses. There's a lot running, including up, down. Okay, again, I get it. You don't have
Is
to.
she a prostitute?
What is the question?
Dude, this girl, no offense, you sound like the most annoying person to have a conversation with. Anyway, she goes, but I try to give him what he wants. He finishes, but I don't. It just really hurt my feelings because I had been trying all day after the burger incident to make things up with him. But instead he says that, and then he leaves with P without saying anything else.
I hate all these initials, man.
Any advice? Well, there's R and there's P. Any advice? I can give more details or info if needed. Okay.
You sound boring. So I
Yeah.
think your sex would be boring too. She does.
I'm sorry.
She sounds
Carl's
so boring.
right. The fact that I had to skim through so much of that email to get to actually what your question was lets me know what kind of person you are to talk to in an average conversation. Like, could you imagine coming home to her, Carl, every day? Hey, babe, how was your day? Well,
No, I couldn't, actually. It sounds horrible. I never want to talk to this woman again. Like, I seriously want to just shut that computer.
So your advice is that you're boring? That's your advice?
That's my advice.
No. That was a critique. That was for free. That was for free. No charge. That was just.
You'll get a bill for the next part, honey.
That's my advice, though. Seriously, you're boring.
Some boring as shit. Look, listen, girl. Like, just get to the point of things, okay? Get to the point of things. But anyway, yes, your boyfriend was being a dick. Actually, you're justified in feeling that way. There's no excuse for him to bring up your sex life in front of his friend. There's no reason to do that. He could have at least had the courtesy to like say that shit to his boy when they were like by themselves at a bar. You know what I mean? There's no reason he had to put you on blast and make you feel that embarrassment. Carl?
I agree, even though you're boring. I don't think that he was in the right doing it. That was fucked up. I mean, seriously, I would leave the guy. He just sounds like a complete tool. Maybe he was, drunk though, maybe? And that just put him, like, you know what I mean? Like that maybe, like that kind of exasperated the situation, if so to speak. You know, like maybe he was just drunk.
Sounded to me like it was a cheap shot because he was losing an argument about whether or not she was allowed to have soup. You know, I mean, like, look, if a lady wants soup instead of a burger, give her what she wants because that's the ultimate turn on when a man caters to her and wants to make her happy. She's like, oh, he loves me.
Oh, so that's what
and then when you get in bed, she wants to make you happy because you made her happy. She's like, oh, he brought me soup when he was making burgers. He went out of his way to be nice. So now I'm turned on and I'm going to make him happy.
I don't disagree with that, but I feel like that's enablest behavior. Bitch, we're having burgers tonight. Everyone's having burgers, but you want soup.
Bitch, we're having burgers tonight. That's
Yeah.
going to get you laid.
Well, you know what though? But women need to stop using sex as a reward for things.
Sex is supposed to be fun between the two people, not a reward.
But it's not even like
And
it's a
as long as-
reward.
and
It's
as long-
like
no, that's what you
no,
just
it's
said.
but it's like it's because the turn on for a woman is more than just about being in bed. It's like when a man like goes out of his way to like make
enables
do those
your
little
princess,
things.
enables your princess entitlement. Yes.
Oh, really?
Yeah, really.
When's the last time you got laid?
Last night.
Really?
Yep. Yeah.
I'm shocked.
Because I actually know how to treat women. I know what they like.
Then that's what I'm saying. It's like,
But you know what though? But
no,
a younger Mark Tracy would have been like, oh, well, maybe Tracy's right. I'll cook her soup while everybody else is having burgers tonight. No, younger Mark ended up getting screwed over. Older Mark, who knows how to fucking talk to women and be a man about things, gets laid.
So you wouldn't really say, "Bitch, you're having soup," though, right?
No, I wouldn't
Okay,
actually.
so you-
no, I wouldn't actually.
So
say
you
that.
know that would.
No,
be
I wouldn't demean.
I'd be like, if you want soup, go to the store and buy it.
I would say
this dude was like, "Bitch, you're
I would,
boring."
I would literally
You're
say,
having a burger.
I would literally
Yeah.
say, I'm making
Soup,
burgers
it's 900
tonight.
degrees outside.
Exactly. Like, I would literally say, my father cut velvet on Wall Street for 40 years. Anyway, no, I would literally say, listen, I'm making burgers. This is what I plan on making for dinner the entire day. Okay, if you want something else, then you need to find a way to do that for yourself. You can cook it for yourself. You don't have to choose. You don't have to eat the burgers. But I'm not going to make you a special meal because you don't feel like eating this.
Let's take a step back. This guy is not working.
No.
He's living at home with his parents.
Tracy, we're not talking about this guy. I'm just talking about that point in general.
Right.
I'm so sick of that princess fucking entitlement behavior. Like, and you said it yourself. You may not have realized you said it until I called you out on it. But I'm so sick of women using sex as a reward for things. And as long as women keep using that as a reward for things, you will always be second class to men. Men don't use that.
See, but here's the
We
here's the
can't,
thing:
though.
is that you see it from like you're reversing the whole thing. Like a woman's not thinking, oh well, if he gives me soup, then I'm going to give him sex. It's not even like that. It's like she realizes that he went out of his way to do something that was inconvenient because he wanted to see her happy, and that's a turn on. it's not like, oh, well, he didn't give me soup, so I'm not giving him what he wants in bed tonight. I mean,
Okay.
to my opinion, I could be wrong because maybe some women do think that way. I don't personally think that way. But when a man goes out of his way to be inconvenienced just because he knows it would make me happy, then I'm like, that's a turn on.
Let's reverse genders.
Okay.
Using the exact same analogy.
Perfect. I love it.
I get home from work. You got off an hour or two before me, and it's your turn to cook dinner that night. You made spaghetti. I come to the door, and I go, oh, I'm so hungry. What'd you cook, babe? I made spaghetti for us. Oh, fuck, I don't want spaghetti. Make me a burger. And I go sit down on the couch.
And? What's the question?
Okay, the question is, am I a dick? Or are you supposed to go, fuck spaghetti, even though it took you 30 minutes to make it, maybe an hour. You're going to make me a burger now.
It's a bad example because I would have called you earlier in the day and said, hey, you're in the mood for spaghetti?
Okay, now you're throwing in things that we...
Yeah, like that's a good woman. That's a good woman right there.
No, now you're throwing in things that like that are don't have to do anything to change the equation. Listen, it's your turn to cook that night. Okay, let's just say like when it's that person's turn to cook that night, whatever they cook, that other person has to eat. Okay, there's no discussion. You know, maybe people don't have time for that shit. You know what I mean? Or maybe you have to use what's in the cabinet. Okay, you make spaghetti. I don't want spaghetti. Make me a burger.
Honestly, like
you're telling me I'm not a dick.
If my
by
man
saying
worked
that.
hard and he really was in the mood for spaghetti, and I was dumb enough to not ask him if he wanted spaghetti later that night or have a conversation about what I was making, I would go out of my way to make a burger. Unless he was like that every night and a jerk about it. If he's like, screw that, bitch, make me a burger.
Then why is it acceptable for one night? But if he's like that every night, why is that not acceptable?
Well, I mean, if I had asked him, like, are you in the mood for spaghetti? And then he did that after the fact.
Well,
then I would be
Tracy,
like, oh, look, I asked you what you wanted.
What if like you're in the mood for spaghetti?
Then I'd make a burger and spaghetti.
That's a lot of waste, and apparently you guys make a lot of money to make two different meals for people
You
every
just
night.
make as much spaghetti as one person would eat and one burger.
Have you ever bought a package of spaghetti noodles? It makes a lot.
You can make a
Don't
little
make
bit.
the whole
You
package.
can make a little bit of spaghetti. I mean, I'll go with her on that one.
Well, see, I'm just an exceptional woman, though.
I feel like, Tracy, I feel like you're...
It's the fact is look, why do you bother bringing a girl flowers? Why do you bother opening the door for her? Why do you bother buying her dinner? Because you want to make her feel special so that you can get some, right? Does that mean that you're wrong because you're catering to this princess complex and you're making her you're conditioning her to expect that?
I don't think they're the same thing. I think opening the door for a lady takes very little effort.
I don't have the energy to open the door. Will you open the door for me? I might give you sex later.
I would totally
If
open
you're
the door
that
for you.
easy,
If you're going to give me
if
sex
they're that
later.
easy, I'll open up doors all day.
Might.
You know?
Might.
Well, I don't know if I'm opening the door if it's a might.
Depends if I get dessert.
Carl, what do you think, man?
You know, my headache's killing me. I'm trying. But what I think is there's no reason. I mean, that's an entitlement issue with women, I think, personally. I mean, now, not all women are like that, but a majority of women are like that.
Especially younger women nowadays.
Younger women, yes. Younger women. They're all fucking crazy. And I'm just saying that as I got a headache, man.
I know. We'll wrap it up after this.
Now, just calm down is my thing. Just like...
Who should calm down?
She should. You know what I mean?
I'm on her side, man.
Yeah, she just needs to find a dude that turns her on. This dude isn't doing it for her.
No, I feel like her boyfriend's a little entitled piece of shit. I feel like he is the archetype young female.
Yeah.
In the
That's what I mean.
relationship.
He should calm down.
I'm
Sorry,
on her
sorry.
side.
Sorry, I meant her. I meant him.
She made spaghetti. He's going to eat fucking spaghetti. Sorry.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
When I grew up, guys, I don't know about you two, but when I grew up and I came home from school and my mom, whatever my mom made is what I was eating for dinner that night. I didn't get to like say, "Oh, I want pizza tonight." She's like, "Oh, okay, we're gonna make pizza." You know what I mean? So maybe that's where like my distance comes from.
No, it was like that for me growing up too. It was mom made dinner and
What it was what you ate. You know what I mean? That's what's there.
Look, she can get up and make her own soup.
I mean, really, that's what I'm saying. Like, she wanted soup, but they were having burgers.
Oh, you're right. So maybe I'm on his side then.
You are on his side.
Yeah.
No,
Okay.
wait. Yeah, you're on his
I'm
side.
confused. Well, I don't like him in general. So.
I don't like anybody.
I don't like him. I think he's a loser.
I dislike him as well.
But I do, yeah, I am on his side when it comes to, like, he made burgers for everybody. She wants soup instead. Well, tell you what, here's your options. You make your own soup or you eat burgers. Sorry.
Yes.
And I don't think the fact that like that's why I tell you your options are, you should be able to be like, well, he must not want any. You know what I mean? I'm not going to give him some.
Right. Now, if I get to hold the door for a woman she's going to put out, then please, by all means, I'll hold the door for every lady I see.
Well, don't forget, he also said you're boring in bed, so.
Well, that's also why I'm
in front of his friend.
This story's so confusing. I
But
don't know.
maybe
who's
him.
I don't like this kid. He's a fucking piece of shit. But I'm
Maybe
just
she
saying,
is boring in bed. Maybe
he was justified in his actions of saying you're not getting soup, bitch.
Bitch, no soup for you.
No soup for you.
Why did we not
'cause
say
you're
that
boring
at
in
all?
bed.
Why did we not say that? Why did I not play the clip? Why did nobody say no soup for you?
No soup for
It's because you have a headache and you're not at 100%. You would have thought of that.
I'm also trying to Skype someone in Malaysia so I can ask them where the plane is.
Oh.
Ding now, hi lao.
I'm just finding random people in Malaysia and sending them like.
Is their name holy fuck?
This one's Manish Nesh.
Or we too low?
We too low.
So ultimately, what's your advice for this poor child?
Just go ahead and Skype people that live in Malaysia and ask them where the
her
plane
problem is you're too boring, sweetheart.
Oh,
just from, I'm sorry, just from reading your email, you gave so many details that didn't have anything to do with your actual conundrum. So it gives me like an insight to actually how you are to actually
Don't
talk
listen to
to.
him.
Second off, you are right in the fact that your boyfriend's a piece of shit. He is. You need to find someone who's a little higher standards than you.
He is a piece of
Or
shit.
higher standards than him, I should say. Second off, that was an entitled douche move that you pulled saying, I want a different dinner than everybody else. Go make it yourself then. It's that simple.
Yes.
Are we done here?
I agree with that.
All right. Moving on.
Now, wouldn't it have been great if I got someone from Malaysia that spoke English and I asked them where the plane was? And they were like, you fuck. Like, why will you say that about the plane?
I listen, I know we don't like talk about traditional news headlines, but unless you're like, you know,
big deals.
Well, this for some reason this is a big deal, but do you guys think we'll ever actually find that plane?
I think it'll take years.
Didn't they find some of it?
No.
No? Why did I hear this?
Because every other day they found the plane or they found the wreckage, and it turns out to be false.
See, I don't watch TV. Like, I don't watch news, I should say.
Also in the news, guys, in case you didn't know, there's another shooting at Fort Hood. Which
is weird.
A gun went off at Kent State. Did you guys hear about the Kent State story?
Yeah.
I didn't. I mean, he shot it at the ground. Apparently,
it's pretty. He shot his own hand. It's pretty funny.
What was he doing?
I don't know all the details. The gist of it is, this kid was dating two girls. The two girls found out about each other. They were going to confront each other. He shows up to be the mediator. But for some reason, he thought that maybe I need to bring a gun. So he brought a gun.
What?
And the gun, I know. And the gun accidentally discharged right into his hand.
That's crazy.
And this made national news?
Yeah, because Kent State was on lockdown.
It was
You know
on
what I mean? They
lockdown
thought there was
for
a shooting there,
hours,
too.
yeah. I saw photos on Reddit.
Right. So did I. I saw them on BuzzFeed.
Yeah.
Now, I want to do this. There's people listening right now. And we talked about this the last couple shows. Yeah. I want to... Remember how I was talking about we're going to go on that cruise?
The Bruise Cruise?
Yeah, the Bruise
By
Cruise.
the way, that's a new name of it. The
All
Bruise
right,
Cruise.
it's the Mahogany and Fur Bruise Cruise. And
wait. Should it be BREWS or BRUISE?
SE? I think it should be BREWZ CREWZ.
Like
Bruise Cruise.
Internet spelling?
Yeah.
Circa 1999.
So, all right. So I know you guys are listening. I can see you're there. And I want you to do me a favor.
It's so creepy when you do that. I can see you. It's so creepy, dude.
And I know you're listening, so I want you to call me right now on Skype. It's Mahogany and Fur. On the phone, it's 216-816-6594. Either way, Skype, Mahogany and Fur, 216-816-6594. And the first person to call me in the next 10 minutes, I'm going to pay for them to go with us on the cruise in October. And you can go with us. Seriously. All you have to do is call us. We won't even put you on the air if you don't want to go on the air. Just call us on the phone. It's 216.
No, fuck that, dude.
816.
Like we're offering them a free cruise.
I know they
dude.
should go on the air,
No,
but I
yeah,
think people
exactly.
are afraid.
Actually, if anything, they need to go through some kind of challenge. That's like worth $700 at least, man.
What kind of challenge?
I don't know. We can talk about it later. But no,
Call us and you'll get the chance to go on the challenge.
you're not worthy, listeners.
You're not worthy because it's gonna be sick.
Give them more information about the cruise. You got
It's
to
in
tell
October.
when is it?
It's in October.
Where's it going?
It's going to the Bahamas.
Like you could win a cruise.
You can win a cruise, and you're
Seriously.
listening. I can see you listening.
Are you for real about the
No,
cruise?
man. I'm not letting this fly. They have to do something.
They have to do
prove
something.
they're worth it.
But you're listening, so all you have to do is call me right now
To win a cruise.
to win a cruise. You have to
To
do
the
something.
Bahamas in October.
216-816-6594.
216-816.
6594. 216-816-6594 or on Skype.
Uncle Leo?
Mahogany and Fur on Skype. Hell, send me a fucking Facebook message and we'll call you. But don't let my phone sit here and not ring because it's not ringing. It's not ringing.
I feel like this is going to backfire on you.
Why?
I really do.
Because no one's going to call?
I'll tell you later.
All right.
All right.
I'm ready for it to backfire.
Yeah, what if Liz calls?
She's not listening.
Or that person that he just mauled.
Sidebar. No, it's going to be all of Mahogany and Fur.
Including
And
me?
Steve Moose.
Or I'm just a guest?
Remember?
I'm gonna.
Steve Moose.
Can I call?
You could technically call, but
No, she's
we'll talk about this.
right now. She's a member
I'm
of the show, so she
disqualified.
can't. She's disqualified.
But right now she's a member of the show. Does it include her on the cruise?
Oh no, you're invited to the cruise, but you can't win for free. Is what I'm saying.
Oh, okay.
It's $400 for the cruise. It's super cheap. And we go. It's 5 days. I think it's October 15th, and we're gonna cruise down to the Bahamas, and then
You're gonna drive to the boat.
we're gonna drive to the boat, which is in North Carolina, and then it takes us.
So
the
does
Bahamas.
this trip that they could win include the drive? Like they can come in the
They
car
get to
with you?
ride with us in the car. That is amazing, and
For
nobody's
free.
calling.
They don't have to pay for gas
You
or nothing.
fucking idiots!
What about meals?
I know.
No, they have to pay for meals on the boat, and they don't have to pay for gas. No, they don't have to pay for gas.
They have to pay for their food and booze.
Food and booze. That's what they have to pay for. But they're getting the room and board.
Yeah.
And they get to room with one of us. That's the coolest part. And it's not going to be me.
Won't be me either. Man.
All right.
You get to room with me.
Yeah. So, let's see. Nobody's calling. So I guess nobody wins.
Screw them.
Screw them.
Mom.
Free. Mom, come to the cruise with us.
What's the number again?
216 816 6594. That's the number. All you have to do is call me right now. What the fuck is the matter with you people that are listening that are not picking up your phone? The first person that calls me, I'll just say you have to do something, like
Dude,
eat a can of sardines. I don't know what it is.
Just stop giving away so easy, man. Screw
My
them.
mom
Screw
loves
'em.
sardines.
Here's the thing. Here's the way I look at it. If they don't have enough balls to call in, they're not going to be fun on the cruise. You know what I mean?
You're right. So we'll just do it until someone calls in and wins.
Exactly.
Every week.
Someone who actually has an extroverted personality.
Someone who can pick up a phone and go, hello.
Dude, it's not like we're like broadcasting to millions and they're like nervous. You know what I mean? Like,
well, no, they don't know. They don't know. We could be broadcasting to the whole entire world. We are broadcasting to the whole entire world. It's just who's listening is.
It's on the internet forever.
This is on the internet forever.
Forever.
But all you have to do is call.
Ever.
And you'll win the trip. So I'm going to give you like 10 more minutes. We're going to end the show now. And I'll take your call up to 10 minutes after the show ends. All right? But after that, you have to wait till next week. And maybe you'll grow some balls. Maybe your balls will drop out of your abdomen.
Or if you're a girl, maybe your ovaries will.
Maybe your labia will expand.
They will elongate.
Maybe your labia will fall out. I don't know what happens to girls.
No one knows.
No one knows.
Even scientists.
Dude, I didn't even know where girls
Even
peed
I don't
until-
know, and I'm a girl.
Listen, I didn't.
We know more about the observable universe than we do about the girl's vagina.
I did not know where girls peed from until Tamika told me.
It's actually disgusting.
What?
Girls have like multiple holes.
There's another hole.
I
You
didn't
know
know
that. You're a
that.
girl.
I didn't know that.
I did not know that either. Tamika told us, and then I knew there was another
Where
hole.
did you think the pee came from?
I thought it came out of the
We
vagina.
thought it all
hole.
came from one spot.
Yep.
One hole.
One hole.
No, you
We
did.
have one-
you
we-
guys had sex ed in school.
Listen,
They never.
no,
they told us.
They
what-
don't tell you
they
that.
don't tell you that.
They don't tell you that.
They don't tell you
They
that.
don't tell you there's a urethra?
No. I thought it was all like in one thing because when
We-
girls, I've seen girls stand up and pee and it just splashes everywhere. So I thought
It does.
that it just came out of the normal thing.
See,
where it came out of.
Tracy, here's the thing. Like, we know the term urethra. We know, like, men have a urethra too. But guess what? It all comes out the same hole. Right?
I guess.
Our semen and our pee come out the same hole. We thought it was the same thing for women.
Right.
You guys are freaks. You're aliens. You have two different
Aliens.
holes.
There's two holes and this thing there too. Like
This thing
there-
of your vague hand motion.
there's the thing. It's like what kind of vagina have you seen, Carl? No, there's a thing that's like
You
that.
know, boobs feel like sandbags.
Just like a thing like that, you know, the little hood covering it. So there's their little
I'm getting
penis.
aroused right now.
There's their little penis, the little kind of little thing. This is what a vagina looks
I
like
wish
right
you
here.
guys could see this display.
This is what a vagina looks like.
That actually is very accurate, dude.
He's holding the tip of his pinky until it turns purple.
Does that not look like a vagina, though?
No.
Yes,
Come
it
on,
is.
yes, it does.
No. I don't know whose vagina you're looking at.
It's like. Well, I can't really make my hand
That vagina used to be a man.
There. And just imagine a hood over the little pinky finger.
Oh my god, that looks like a vagina, dude. Come on, come on. I love how we're like arguing with a girl about what a vagina looks like. All right, please stop doing that. Please stop doing
Why
that.
you liked it?
No.
Yes, you did.
For the record, I'm crying now.
Of sadness. Why did I come over here? You know what we talked about on the phone? Me and Mark did. I said that I talked to you and you were coming over here. I said we could just kill you.
Oh, no.
Because you're
That's
coming
what
to,
my mom thought.
I know, because you're coming to some random person's
Don't
house.
tell her that.
Why? We're not going to do it.
I know.
Are you sure?
We were. Okay. We were never going to.
I told my
kill
dad,
you.
I'm like, if I come up missing, here's the address.
Dad! Here's a phone call. It's muffled.
I'm in a Cadillac Escalade. Take whip. We make 2 lefts and 1 right. 2711 West 14th Street, apartment 52.
All right, let's end the show. This is ridiculous.
That's getting weird.
That was a fun sidebar.
Salad bar. Salad bar? All right, we're going to end the show. This was Mahogany and Fur. Thank you for listening. Thank you for calling in, you fucking pussies. Like, look. All right, 10 minutes from right now. So that would be 10:30. You call in to that number, 216-816-6594. In 10 minutes, 10:30 is the cutoff. You'll win. I mean, you're not going to win, but you're going to win the chance to win the cruise So do that.
Do it.
Anything? Any clothing thought? Clothing?
Thank you for having me.
You're welcome. You're welcome back next week too.
Yeah, it was great having you in.
Any closing thoughts, Mark?
No, I got nothing, dude.
Any clothing?
Oh wait, no, I do.
I can't talk.
I got one thing to say.
All right.
Bitches ain't shit.
All right, but hoes and tricks. Lick on these nuts. And suck the dick. Get the fuck out.
Socrates.
Do you have any I can't say closing. Closing thoughts?
Last call for alcohol.
Well, you said you weren't drinking because you got to drive, so...
That's right. I don't drink and drive.
It's probably a good thing to not admit on the radio.
I lean and swerve.
Mm-hmm.
Weekly.
I have road pop all the time on the way to work in the morning.
Yeah, I believe it. I believe it.
I have had a couple road pops in the morning at work,
It's so
I'm just
bad.
kidding. I made that up. I don't really do that. Test me for alcohol while I'm at work. I don't drink at work. I don't smoke a doobie at work either. In the bathroom like idiots.
I feel like you're bluffing. Hit me.
Come on, do it.
Hit me.
All right. I don't have anything
Sir,
to say.
you have 20. Hit me.
I don't have anything final to say here, although we will be back next week on Thursday. And it'll be like 7:30, 8. No, it'll be 8 o'clock because I get off at 6:30. I didn't go to work today because I wasn't feeling well. That's my story, and I'm sticking to it. So, well, thank you guys.
Oh, my
for
God.
listening
Wrap
again.
it up, dude.
Bye.
Listen to Mahogany and Fur, Thursdays at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, only on WTMPCleveland.com.
Click on Fox 5 Sky Guardian and then check that 7-day to make your weekend plans.
Takes a tough man to make a tender forecast, Nick.
I guess that's me.
Keep fucking that chicken.
Okay, I'll do that.
All right. Fucking thing sucks.
I think Kenny Crumpton, he can play the air guitar, can't
I've seen
you?
him play the skin flute, but I don't know about the
Man, I don't even have any words for you right now. All right, fuck it. Do it live.
Let's act like animals. Take a bite out of life. Getting wild for a change. No one could tell us anything. A taste to take a life. Give me that bass and take me high. If you ain't partying tonight, get the fuck about my side. Let's act like animals. Take a bite out of life. Getting wild for a change. No one could tell us anything. A taste to take a life. Give me that bass and take me high. If you ain't partying tonight.